Oh my, oh my, oh my. Yes, 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 people. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. And I forgot to say good morning. Depending on what time zone you're in, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you're liking and sharing. First and foremost, I apologize for not being around for a minute, but life is just life in, and sometimes you just got to take back and just make money and do the rest of it. But it's not about that. Right now, it's about the World Cup. We've had some great matches. We've had some good matches. We've had some bad matches and we've had some overachievers. We've had both of the nations qualify. If anything, all three of them are going to qualify. But let's talk about it. We'll even talk about the new set piece kings. Yeah, it's so ironic that you people like it now, isn't it? You know where I'm going on that, but let's talk about it. This is what I'm saying. First, last time I came on the show, I wasn't calling him by his name. But today, yeah, I wanna big up man like Luke. How you do, my brother?
Very good, bro. Very good. Yeah, World Cup fever and all that. Over a weekend now, which it's mad. It's been a week already since the World Cup started. Yeah, it's still many
Mm,
games to go. It's still loads of games left to go still. So
yeah,
great. Yeah.
yeah.
So
It's just mad because it's like 48 games, 48 teams. I mean, 48.
104 games, by the way. 104 overall. 104.
I'm telling you. You see my wife, yeah. Do you know what's so funny? My wife said to me after Arsenal lifted a cup, like this one, but the bigger version of it.
Mm.
After Arsenal lifted it up, she was like, "Yes, finally, I get to spend some proper weekend, some proper time without you trying to run to the pub or a TV just to watch the match or check your phone for the scores and all of that." And I said, "Babe, do you know you've only got 2 weeks with me, technically, because within that time, the World Cup's going to start." Do you know what she said?
But
She didn't say nothing. She just gave me a dirty look here, turned her head.
yeah, the missus actually look like, oh yeah, I know that look. We all know the look. We all know the
Yeah,
look. Yeah.
yeah. She was like, "Do you know what? Yeah, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. But do you know what? That's for another day and another time. Right now, yeah, give me your thoughts before we even talk about the World Cup or any other teams and so
Yeah.
forth. Give me your thoughts on the World Cup so far. Is it living up to your expectation? Isn't it not? Is it not? Is it overhyped? Was the whole being in America with all the controversy stuff that's happening right now, like, is it affecting it? Tell me your thoughts, man. Talk to me, my brother.
Well, before the World Cup started, obviously, when we found out it was America, the problem is America back in the 90s for that World Cup. It was a different America. Well, still similar, but not the way America we're at right now, where it's been a lot of madness going on the last 10 years with Trump twice being president and all that kind of stuff going on. Is a different America to what you're used to seeing now. Obviously, there's still madness, obviously with guns, that kind of stuff, and a whole different topic in itself. But I think with FIFA and corruption, which we all know is still there anyway. Nothing has changed since that body came out. We all knew that was stuff going on with with like Qatar and Russia and that, under the money being under it. But that's a whole different topic for another for a different stream. It's worth going into. But I think for me, the World Cup itself, I really enjoyed it. I think it's the best World Cup I've seen from the start for a long time. Like the way the teams are going for it, I think like watching Argentina versus Algeria, watching Messi score a hat trick on his first game, I was like, this guy, man, 38 years old and still banging hat tricks in a World Cup day. It's what we live for. Seeing the greats of the game. You got obviously Mbappe scoring two great goals against Senegal. You got Haaland turning up obviously for his country in Norway. Okay, it's a good Iraq team, by the way. I thought Iraq actually did pretty well against Norway. And you got obviously Kane getting two goals, obviously against Croatia. You got all the players that are forming the world coming out. You got the USA and Mexico, obviously Canada all going for it. But I mean, Canada battling Qatar 6-0 yesterday. Like, it's been some good games, bro. And I think, you know what? I'm very excited to see how the rest of these games go in the group stage. I'm very excited to see how we go in the knockouts because, as we all know, knockout football is where it really starts to get interesting in the
Yeah,
World Cup.
yeah,
So,
yeah. Do you know what? Yeah. Oh no. Big up H. Donchenko, what you saying? Do you know what? Right. My next Friday Night Madness, I want to change the name. I'm gonna put Donchenko Charles in celebration of Zinchenko leaving my club, I would never, ever, ever kick a ball again for my club. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry. Big up H each and every time.
See,
Do you know what, right?
me with Zinchenko, right? I mean, I love him. Like, I watched him help us beat Villa 3-2 that one years ago before we went to you guys and win us the league. Like, I can't give any bad thoughts to that guy for me personally, but I get the why he's not so rated highly. I get that, but that's just
Yeah,
me.
but then he came into a team and he just kept on fucking up. That's all it is. But you know
Yeah,
what? It's not about Zinchenko right now. He's gone from my club. Like I'm gonna try to erase him from my memory. Is what I'm saying, because I went to the Emirates and I was hurling abuse at him. And look, yeah, it's not about that right now. It's about the World Cup. So let's keep it World
yeah,
Cup. You know what I'm saying? Vibes.
yeah.
Do you know what? Messi, because you mentioned Messi with Algeria scoring 3 goals. He is literally the last of a dying breed because Ronaldo's legs are dead. Like, I'll put it that way. We could say it's against Algeria, but this is like a 38, 39-year-old Messi doing that.
Yeah.
He should he shouldn't be doing that against an Algeria or against anyone.
No.
Like his movement, like his attention to detail, the fact that he's still a fucking, I'm not gonna say he's treating man like prey because I don't like the word predator, if you know what I mean.
No. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's treating man like prey. You get me? Like he sniffed. Fucking hell, there's so many buzzwords nowadays. I have to just have to be careful.
It's like you be careful. Whoa, get clips. Get clips.
You know. Okay, people. So I'm trying to get the right word to say. Messi is an
Poacher.
artist. He's an
Poacher
artist. Yeah, he's an artist in what he does. It's like if Picasso was still alive and he was in football form, if Mozart was still alive and in football form, it will be Messi. What's your thoughts on Messi and not knowing that this could be the last major tournament that he actually plays in? What?
It's emotional, man, because you know what it is, right? We all know at some point he'll retire. We all know it's going to happen at some point, and the guy's been the best. Like, obviously, I didn't watch Cruyff because again I wasn't born. I didn't watch Pele, And if I did, I might be able to give a better opinion of the greatest of all time. Because you know what I mean, like John, like it doesn't matter how old we are, whether we haven't watched every single game of football ever. If we did, we could probably give a proper debate on who the best player of all time would be. But in my era, like 2000s plus, I'm going to go off 2000 plus, the 90s. I wasn't born. I was born 2000. Messi's the greatest player I've ever seen. Like, and I'm sure people who are older. My mum and dad have asked them. They said Messi. My granddad have said Messi. Like, obviously Maradona was great and Pele and that as well. Obviously, they were unbelievable players. But what Messi has done in the game to keep doing what he's doing and doing what he's been doing. I was at MLS. Doesn't matter. He's still playing football against younger players, younger than him, and scoring bangers after banger. Like he got like, what was it, like 40-odd goals last season, I think, in competitions at 38 years old. Do you know how mad that is? In a league that might not be the best league in the world or the best leagues, but he's still doing it at that age, and that's why this World Cup. I think because he's used to playing in America, playing all these kind of games, he's just coming in there and just showing exactly why he's the greatest player. I mean, do I think he's in a Ballon d'Or hunt after this? If he was to go far in competition, no. I think that the Ballon d'Or for him in 2023 was a push, if I'm being real. But I think for appreciating how great he was, it's gonna be a really sad day when he retires. Him and Ronaldo, it'll be a sad day. But I just think that with Messi, like we're witnessing greatness, and for one last dance. And I do hope we see Portugal Argentina in a game and knockout. I'd like to see both of them get one last big game against each other to end off on. You know what I mean? Both hat tricks, both great goals, free kicks. Just give us fans, the neutrals, a real like salute and a goodbye to a great era of football. That's what I want to see.
Do you know what? I have to agree with you with that. You see, more Maradona because I watch videos of Pele. Sorry, people, I'm hot in my house and the wife's got the fan downstairs and I've got windows open. And like, I'm a person, I sweat a lot. This is what I'm saying. Like, this is why I've got such good skin. You know what I'm saying? Now, you see, with Maradona, Maradona didn't do it for the years that Messi has. Because the moment Messi stepped into football and I was on the back of Maradona, so I didn't see his greatness. I just see him when he was loving the Colombian. Let's just say it like that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
There's a meme that ran about a dog going through snow. It was like, for God's sake, I'm for 86.
I'll just keep it like that. I do want to get monetized one day. Yeah. People make sure you like it and subscribe. It is what I'm saying. So I saw the more monged out Maradona, and yeah, he was still a talent. He was still doing his thing. You see, the thing is, Messi has been doing it for near enough over 20 years now. Because what he started at, he broke into it 17, but got injured, obviously, taking hormonal pills and everything like that to help his growth, and proper came alive between 19 and 21. So he's been doing it near enough 20 years, and he's been doing it at the highest level for near enough 20 years. And also doing that, he's been scoring the same goals. He's been keeping up with every single player and showing them levels. Every single time that he has been doubted for a season or dropped off, so people say, the next season he's done more. He dragged his team to a World Cup. That was only 4 years ago. And that's a 35-year-old Messi.
Yeah.
35-year-old Messi dragging his team to the World Cup. People that said his legs have gone. He went to PSG, cool. He didn't work out too much, but then it wasn't really him. They had too many star men and not enough runners around him.
Yeah.
And it seems like, do you know when you're dating do you know when a girl's got a lot of boyfriends?
Yeah.
And she thinks they're the problem? That was Mbappe in that time. That was Mbappe in that time, because he's gone to a new thing and it's still the same thing, right? But that's for another day. Messi, for me, I said this, and I've never said this about a player. He's a god among men. You know what I'm saying? Among footballers. Yeah, he's like a football god among regular footballers, because he makes every single footballer out there regular. He's done some of the things consistently that you've rarely seen a player do, or if you do, only the special players can do that. He doesn't always show the skill, but yet he's always getting past players, scoring free kicks, scoring headers, left, right. He's going past 6 players and still scoring a goal. So he sat the best ballers in their prime down in their arse. Right? He's chipped the best goalkeepers ever.
Neuer,
Neuer in our generation. In our generation. This is what I'm saying. He scored a hat-trick in the first half. Yeah, he scored a hat-trick in his first game. Yeah, in the World Cup. So this is what I'm saying. So do you know what, right? I have nothing but manners and nothing but respect for Messi, because my thoughts on Argentina and Argentina as a whole, I can put that aside just for a second to actually enjoy a player like Messi. For me, he's the best player to ever do it. Would there ever be another player like him? I don't know. Don't really care. I'm just glad to actually being able to see a player like Messi start his career. And you know what? Yeah, in the next few years, I'll see him end it as well. Yeah, and what a career he has and all the rest of it. But big up everyone that's in the chat right now. Make sure you're liking and subscribing. Barry, you're big up my Colombian brother. Yeah, Dan Trump, big up, big up, big up, big up. And big up. Oh, look at this. Big up, Chelsea. Fraud C. Big up, Luke. See, it's funny. She calls you Luke, yeah? That's fine. But Fraud C.
What is this?
Like, do you know, I'm so lovely to these people. Yeah, can you see the abuse and the hate I get? Do you know this girl, yeah? I'll tell you this straight. She done an AI picture of me in a Tottenham kit holding a bottle. And if Arsenal would have bought the league, she would have put that out there for everyone to see.
Yeah.
And she calls me a fraud. She calls me a fraud. But it is what it is. But it is what it is.
See, look, I mean, it's like when people put like Lamine Yamal in a conversation. For me, even Lamine said it. Messi's the greatest of all time. Like, Lamine's great, by the way. I think he's incredible for how good he is for his age. But I think the problem is with him is that he's still very, very young. He's a puff himself. Like, he's a brilliant, like, honestly, he's a fantastic talent, Lamine Yamal. He's brilliant. But everyone's putting him in categories that I'm like, he hasn't even got anywhere near the top of that echelon. He'll get there, but this is the issue with football nowadays. Everyone overhypes players so much to the point now where they haven't even got to the levels that they that they could get to. It's like everyone wants to sort of get them there now. It's like Esteval being very excited, but again, all these youngsters that we're seeing, like even something like Dalman and that, who I really like as well. Let these guys develop, let them grow, because again, they're young lads, man. Let's just give them a bit of time. So O'Reilly, I love Nico O'Reilly, and I'm happy he's playing for England. Left back, he's brilliant. He's doing that, but I'm not going to sit here and sort of think that he's just playing that. Let these guys develop, because when they're mid-20s, that's when you will see the real ballers come out. But we can't just start doing this whole he's this level, that level. World class to me has been banded around way too easy nowadays. Way too easy.
Yeah.
Like if I'm giving world class players, I'm obviously putting Kane in there, Haaland and Mbappe, they're in that conversation. Vinicius Junior, I'd say, to be honest with you, I mean, I'll ask you this yourself. Vinicius Junior is even world class. I'm not saying he's a bad player. He's not. But I feel like at times there's game we don't do anything at all. At times, and this is what I mean. Like World Cup, I feel like it's the world stage. It's where if you turn up at a World Cup, you're turning up on the biggest stage, more pretty much. So I just think that's kind of where I'm at with it all anyway. But we'll obviously get back into talking about the games anyway and the teams in a bit.
No. But then you're onto something there, Will, where because you named the up and coming ballers. But people need to take their time and they need to realize that the reason why these ballers won't hit, let's say like a Messi or a Ronaldo or anyone from that kind of era, because just remember these ballers came through, what was it, 2003?
Yeah.
The 2004, those kind of years. That's when they came through. So I can only judge the players that's been in around that side. One thing that people need to take into consideration, we're going to go back to the World Cup in 1 second, people.
Yeah.
That these ballers didn't play as much football as the Yamal, as the O'Reillys. Like they didn't have the Confederation Cup. They didn't have friggin' an international game every few months, a pointless friendly. They didn't have a friendly before a World Cup or a Euros. They done their league. They had 2 to 3 weeks break. Then they had 3 weeks break afterwards, and then they started the league. And then in October they had a break. In Christmas they had a break. Nowadays, there's fucking internationals every 2 seconds. You hear me? It's mad. I swear there's even a certain international for certain teams when the Premier League is still on. So, so this is mad, people. It's like people need to take their time and realize that these are ballers. You know what I'm saying? Take their time with it. And don't rush them and stop using this word world class. I fucking hate that.
Because this is the thing, right? Like I'm like even my own player at City, right? I'm not this person that says this player is world class when they're not even at that level yet. Like for me, it's like you have Arsenal, right? And some in your fans do it as well. Sometimes like it's fine if they generally prove themselves to be at that level, at the high level, then cool. Yeah, but it's like some players, you got to have standards of every player, including your own players. What I've always said about everything, and it's like when people call someone like Kusanov. Well, I was like, no, he's not. Like again, I love him, but I'm letting this guy develop into the level he's going to get to. Someone like him, we'll get better and better to a world class level because he'll get there. But don't rush this guy. This is what I don't like about football nowadays. It's like let's just let these guys develop into top players. Then we can say, "Well, that's world class." That's what I just
I heard that, man. But let's welcome. Sorry, my throat. My voice has been going in and out. My voice is gone. I don't know what happened. Let's welcome Proper Chelsea. Let's hope she's not been on floor today. Yeah.
How are you?
Can you hear it? My voice just went. I don't know what happened. It's just coming and going.
Yeah, I heard that. It was quite weird.
Yeah. It's been doing that. Maybe I've been talking a bit too much at work. Maybe
when don't you stop?
You got jokes. Idiot. So what do you think about the World Cup so far?
Do you know what? I've been enjoying it, but it's just the late I can't act like that no more. It's doing me. The first
You're
two
getting
nights,
old.
I
Oh,
am.
that's-
First two nights, I stayed awake pretty much all night. But obviously, I work in a school, so I can't be doing. I've got obviously kids as well, so I can't be staying up ridiculous times. Like I'm watching this Scotland one, and after that, I'll go to bed. I don't mind it. It's actually been decent, to be fair. And a lot of these lower teams that you don't expect it. I've been underestimating them, and all my predictions. I've come out of all my predictions now because I give up. I'm getting them all
Yeah.
wrong.
But the thing is, that's the beauty. Okay, fucking no, it's coming back now. That's the beauty of the World Cup because you always get, especially in the especially in the group stages.
Yeah.
You never know because it's more like everyone's warming up. People are kind of still on the hangover of their respective leagues, for example. So let's say Spain. The last few occasions, Spain has lost like their first game and gone on to win it, or lost their second game and still gone through and so forth. Right, yeah, it's happened to France. Netherlands are a team in the past, so fuck them. This is what I'm saying. They're an 80s team, and sorry, 90s team.
Yeah.
But the beauty of the World Cup is that anyone, it's become a lot like the Premier League, but with a lot more flair, where anyone can beat anyone on any given day.
Do you know what? I thought more like something like the FA Cup.
Yeah.
When you got the League One teams coming in.
Yeah.
You mean Grimsby beating Man United? Yeah, I get that. That's what I'm saying.
That was funny. The funniest ever game. I laughed. I burst out laughing.
No, man, I hear that. Because you see, for me, I'm in a mixed bag of this World Cup. It's like obviously take away the controversy that's going on within the country and them not letting a Somalian referee in the country, and they haven't even given a reason, a proper reason with any evidence.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird, but there's been some blinding games that I've enjoyed. Yeah, and like I said backstage, I've watched about 4 matches, live, but I have watched a lot of highlights and like extended highlights and so forth of other matches, and I've been highly impressed. And I've been impressed with the smaller teams because the smaller teams are giving it as much as they're getting it or taking it. Pause. Fucking hell, that was a massive pause. You know what I'm saying? Big up Blacker, big up Blacker. So it's weird. It's weird. This World Cup is just weird. But you know what? For me, I've been entertained. I've been surprised by a lot of shit, but I've been highly entertained. And you know what? I take away the controversy of America and them still calling it soccer the pricks.
It's ridiculous. I've never heard nothing so stupid.
USA, hate watching USA now. Hate watching.
Mate, all the time, bro. All the time. When they play them their match today, I ain't even gonna lie. I kind of fell asleep for about 20 minutes of it.
Yeah.
I could finish
the Aussies man got that wrong. They benched that Iran Kunda guy who was balling out against Turkey. Like, why he's a pacey player. You can use him on the counter attack. He was right there. You benched him. Like, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing that for.
No, man, it's true. But no, man, I've liked this World Cup. For me, it's not the best one I've seen, but it's been interesting for different reasons. But anyway, Blacker, what are you saying, man? I hope you're good, brother.
Yeah, big up, Blacker.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've seen you as well, man. No, since you've been on my show, I came on yours for about 20 minutes during work. Like, you lot don't understand. I jumped on Blacker Street because I was working from my car one day. And I spoke to him. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to jump on. I thought I could do an hour. Then I had a fucking meeting. And a surprise meeting, so I had to just jump out. But yeah, Blacker, what are you saying, man? I hope you're good.
Yeah, I'm here, man. Obviously, I was just slightly watching a bit of the World Cup. But yeah, man, had to come and, you get me, enjoy my boys' stream. Big up Charles, big up Luke, big up Don. We're here for the Friday Night Madness. Let the madness commence, man.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna ask you the same questions I asked these lot and fraud. So, you know, I need to find a different name for Chelsea.
No.
Because proper Chelsea, like proper fucking fraud. That's what she is.
Proper
anyway,
fraud.
Yeah, proper Ford 94. Yeah, or 49. Proper Ford 49. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking
Absolutely
Michelle.
not.
Nah,
I'll
fuck
block
that
you.
shit. You block me.
Fraudulent posts.
You blocked me. Do you know how many names you called me? And I still haven't blocked you. And now that I gave you a name, I hurt your feelings. Fuck yeah. Oh, shit. My fucking voice is fucked, mate. Anyway, Blacker, what you say, bro? What do you think about the World Cup so far?
It's been so entertaining, man. I'll be honest. Like, there's so much going on off the pitch. At first, it was pissing me off, but I'm starting to enjoy it. Like, I was even watching the game earlier. I think, what game was it? Australia, USA. The referee caught a cramp. The referee caught a cramp. He had the assistant coming on the pitch like a nurse. I don't know if she brought him Ray and nephews. Bro, she ran on the pitch. She gave him something. He took a shot. I said, nah, the World Cup is brilliant, man. I see the Koreans and the Mexicans, their lips are up going mad. I said, what? I
Which is
had
why.
to nickname them Corexicans, hey, or Marians. I don't even know which one's better, but yeah, man, there's been a lot going on. The football, a lot of goals, and
A lot of
that's
goals.
what we want in football. We want goals. We don't want the haram football. I've seen enough haram football for a whole season, so the more goals, the merrier. And the big names have turned up, man. Messi, hat trick. Amazing footballer. Haaland slapped too.
Mm.
They're saying that he turned into George Bush when he played Iraq, but that's another.
Saw that. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. The memes of Brazil about Endrick have been absolutely fantastic.
That's ridiculous.
You got I think that's it. Mbappe went crazy. Like Don can't believe it. You know me. Told you let the madness commence, people. We're here. We're here for it.
The memes have
So
been unbelievable.
yeah, man. They're just
Mate, I can't believe you just fucking said that, blood. Because like I
it's
remember
a
what
meme. It's a
fucking
meme, innit? It was a meme.
Oh,
man.
see,
This
it's
is
a meme.
Harlem with George Bush's face.
No, okay, but which Bush are we talking about? Junior or senior? Because they both tried to fucking rock.
Junior.
So yeah, so
Okay.
I've been just enjoying everything, all the propaganda. You know, that's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
And then obviously we had the goat. The goat looked like a goat. Like he looked like a goat. I'm being honest.
He was
Like,
unbelievable.
huh?
He was unbelievable.
No, wait, what goat are you talking about? I'm talking about the Billy goat.
No. Wait, what?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, no. No. See, he's not the GOAT. He's not the GOAT.
He's a fraud. He's a real fraud.
Yeah.
Goat, though.
I'm on
He's
about the real GOAT.
Yeah. No, we know
Messiah.
Messi. Messi, we can't play with his name. People had his name in their mouth for the wrong reasons, but he just turned up again, hat trick for no reason. No one told him to score a hat trick. He came, he done that, he scored a hat trick unprovoked. He came on violence, and this is what we want. We want unprovoked violence, and hopefully he gets another hat trick. Because if he gets another hat trick, I want to see the Ronaldo fans crying. Because I'm like, I saw Piers Morgan earlier. Piers Morgan was still trying to defend. He said Ronaldo weren't getting service. What? The man had chances, but he's just old. He's 41 years old. The man should be playing at least like 30 minutes maximum. 30 minutes is his limit. We're watching this guy and he looks like a pensioner at a disco. He looks like he's not meant to be there.
Mate, you look like a YouTuber just trying to step up.
Bro, he looked like an old man in a club trying to talk to young girls, bro. It weren't right. It weren't right, Billy. Bobby.
He'd do well in that Ballers League.
They wouldn't.
That's too fast paced for him. That's too fast paced for him. Like he, you know, what it is he needs to play Sunday league football Sunday mornings with a man them in the park where you get your friends together. And the thing is, you remember back in the day we used to do that with our school bags and stuff like that. Yeah. Now we can afford goalposts. So you've always got one dedicated person to bring the goalposts. You set it up in the park. You know what I'm saying? You get your work colleagues and stuff like that, and everyone else in an email, and then he should come down. That's what I'm saying, because that's his level. It's walking football. You get me?
No, I'll be
Yeah.
honest. He can't find the back of the net. He needs to be playing with the jumpers. We need to put the jumpers as goals. Make the goals as big as possible. If it hits, if it goes, you know, when it goes over the jumper, they're like, nah, it's post. We just allow him to say it's a goal because he's desperate for anything. He is desperate. He's a man that is outside the club at 4 o'clock looking for the last orders. He's desperate. Like he's on his
guarantee you,
last
yeah.
legs.
I
He can't
guarantee
do
you,
anything.
he will if he scored against Congo, he's done the sue. He would have done it shamelessly.
Yeah, of
That
course.
guy.
He needs to be in a suit, hazmat suit, because he's stinking out the gaff. Like, it's bad. Like it's horrible. Hey, you know, like I don't even want to diss him because I got respect for him, but he's not respecting his teammates. His manager is a fraud. They're calling him the Southgate of Portugal because he's even worse than Southgate, though. At least Southgate got to the final. This guy
Yes.
has had golden generation in Belgium. Hazard,
Yeah.
De Bruyne, Lukaku. He's had all these players and he fucked it up over there.
Yeah.
Now
That's
he's
all
come to Portugal. João Neves, Bruno Fernandes, Vitinha, Nuno Mendes, Leao. And look what he's doing again. He's serving up garbage. And Portugal, they might draw all 3 games again, just like the Euros. There's no guarantee win for Portugal.
It's not good for that Ronaldo. Jesus, that tackle will probably break the probably end up getting clattered. Jesus,
Yeah.
bro, that Colombia game, I saw highlights of it where he just ran up through Diaz into the cameraman. I was like, Jesus.
You
Bro,
don't want to
Ronaldo's
see
screwed.
Colombia. You don't want to see them.
No,
They'll rough
bro.
them up. Colombia will punch up Portugal as well. Like, guaranteed.
Yeah.
They can't beat
Yeah.
Congo. Like, Congo.
Could have won the game, Congo.
And you know why?
Could have won
Do you know why? Like, they would have lost, but lucky for Portugal, you know that guy that just stands like this in the stands?
Mm.
He's in 23-day quarantine with Ebola outbreak. So,
Oh God.
so they're lucky.
I guarantee
He's only
you,
made
he'll
the
get
next-
out of Portugal. Gets a goal for Portugal probably for Ronaldo.
There you go. So he's lucky that guy went there because he's the lucky charm. But this is another thing in the World Cup. I know you lot saw it, Ghana. The guy with the talcum powder, the witch doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love this World Cup. It's got
Yeah,
Hey,
everything.
mate. Hey, you know that's your uncle, innit?
Papa.
He
When
knows
does
why I'm saying
Portugal
this.
play next?
And it's Sunday.
It's Sunday.
Was it Colombia versus Portugal as well?
Yeah,
isn't
Colombia, Portugal, yeah.
Oh, that game. Marching Powder FC versus Ronaldo FC.
it? That's a Bundesliga FC versus I don't know what's Portugal, bro.
Bundesliga.
But yeah,
Yeah, Walking FC, mate. Walking FC.
National
Yeah.
South.
Because it's funny because when you're talking about Portugal, I don't know who's worse, Ronaldo or Martinez. Because Martinez obviously is picking Ronaldo, but Martinez has to pick Ronaldo. But Ronaldo should
PR.
realize that.
To the PR.
For PR, straight for PR. But Ronaldo has to realize if you ever want to win something, you have to play your position. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, I'm not saying he's not a great player. He's a great player. But there's a difference in starting a game and coming on in the 70th or 80th minute. In the 70th, 80th minute, you're looking a lot better than what you are. We've all played football. You're coming on against tired legs, tired minds. Yeah. When they see someone like Ronaldo that's still kind of got pace and everything, or a little bit of movement coming on in the 80th minute, they know that he's going to be very dangerous. But why is he starting the whole fucking 90? Do you know how selfish that is? This is why I understand Ronaldo is bigger than Portugal. I get that. Ronaldo, like, they have never had a player like Ronaldo play or win anything for them because, you know, Euros and everything. They had Figo before, who was a star man. and what's his name? Herrero. Before that,
Yeah.
right? But now they've got to realize that he's supposed to play a different part in this whole Portugal moving forward, because he's supposed to be helping the new bread of players coming in, give him the confidence. You know, that guy that leads from the bench, leads from the dressing room. He should be that guy now. He should be that guy that's like, if you need me in extra time, I will jump on. If you want the crowd to go up, I will start warming up. Is what I'm saying. Yeah, get you players up. It's like this, yeah. If Ronaldo, we all know if Ronaldo doesn't get the ball, he has a tantrum. They've literally had the Man United fake assist king on the field.
Fernandez, yeah.
Yeah, but yet he didn't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? Why is that?
The difference is, Don, is that look at Argentina with Messi. Those players would die for him because they are behind him like a brotherhood. Argentina. That's why they won the World Cup. A lot of stuff going on, but they were a brotherhood behind him, and they won that World Cup together. Portugal aren't a brotherhood around Ronaldo. Never has been that at all. Like you can tell it's not. You can tell it's not. So a lot of that squad need to move on from him. They do.
Ronaldo's moving like Debo in Friday. You're just bullying everyone. Like no one can say nothing. They're scared. That's all it is.
True.
No one likes him.
That Homeland meme of it's Homeland. It is Homeland.
How dare people get onto Mbappe calling Commander General? Look at Ronaldo. He's doing a madness. At least Mbappe's talking on the pitch. This Ronaldo, he talks in interviews. He talks in he's not even talking. It's that sign language. He's doing nothing. He's nonsense.
Mate, all of this thing about Ronaldo talking in interviews, that's what YouTubers do. We talk on stream after we play football. You know what I'm saying? Or we play football very badly and we think, that was a banger of a goal, but really, truly, it is what it is, isn't it? Yeah. Ronaldo, that's the kind of level that Ronaldo is. When you talk about Mbappe scored 2 goals and he had a horrible game. He had a horrible game and he still scored 2 goals.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. We can talk about the age gap and everything, but then Messi's around Ronaldo's age. We can talk about the teams that they're playing. Yeah. Like H said it before that the goalkeeper gave Messi, helped Messi score those goals, but you still got to be in the positions. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like Messi, you'll see him pass instead of shoot. Shoot instead of pass. Ronaldo, you see him shoot when he shouldn't shoot. Yeah. You'll see him shoot when it's halftime. You see him shoot, when it's time for him to do the interview. Because that's all he wants to do. He's a stat padder.
He's like Madueke.
Look, we'll talk about that later, That was low and dirty, You lot got Garnacho. You have Mr. Side Netting Garnacho, and Garnacho can't even get in that team, but we'll talk about that. You see, Ronaldo,
that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. That is shambolic.
They got a wrestler.
You know the funny thing is, Garnacho is one of those brothers. Not even his mum can love his footballing skills, and your mum has to love everything that you do. But yet Chelsea loves him.
To be fair, I think if he went to the World Cup, he probably get arrested at customs. Like, no, you're going through a single. You get in.
Do you know what's so funny? He's not one of the worst wingers in the Premier League or in Premier League history. He's probably one of the worst wingers in Argentinian history. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, Max Rodriguez is better than.
It's horrid.
Yeah,
It's mad. But we move on. Yo, people, what's your most disappointing team so far?
Spain.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it as it is with Spain because look, the DM of Spain is my guy. I love him to bits, but bro, that ACL injury, it ain't looking good, bro. It ain't looking good. Look, and we get it. If Rice got ACL injury, he'd probably do the exact same thing. ACL injuries when you get older, it does you. When you're younger, like Florian Wirtz, it's all right to get over that. But again, he's not a bad player. He's still good. But Rodri, before the ACL injury, you guys know it. He was like one of the best players in the world, top 3 in the world. But he was playing on a stratosphere, up there at the greats. The problem is that injury to him. Even last season, he was good, but you could just tell it wasn't the Rodri that we know Rodri can be in the big games and that. And I'm not saying it was always fault, by the way, for Spain. It wasn't like the worst player on the pitch. But look at that attack. Ferran Torres, bro. That guy is awful. Like, he played for my team years ago. Well, actually quite good for us, to be fair. He got a few goals for us, actually. But again, he had De Bruyne and David Silva in his team, helping him out with goals and assists and that. But for Spain and Barca, he gets goals, yeah, but you actually watch him play, he ain't good at all. Like, had to bring on a Lamine Yamal who wasn't even fully fit to come on to try and save them. A 18-year-old Lamine Yamal has to save you, Spain. Do you know how mad that is? Yeah. Cape Verde. And by the way, big up to him, by the way. Cape Verde, by the way. It was brilliant. Like, that keeper, who's 40 years old, was a lion in goal. He was everywhere, making big saves. And at the end of the game, it could have won to them at the end. It could have won to them and probably deserved. So, for me, Spain by far the worst team out of all the big teams so far. One game.
What about yourself, Chelsea?
I would probably go Brazil or Spain. More for the fact of it's hard to say because they've only played one game, but I expected more from Brazil. More for the fact that for about even a year ago, I was saying Brazil would win the World Cup. And I go to Morrison's the other week, scanned me Morrison's More card, and it gave you a thing for the World Cup. Gave me Brazil. I thought, you know what? I'm going to stick with Brazil to win the World Cup. So, but I just thought that was shocking, absolute diabolical performance from them. I didn't think that was great at all. But then Spain as well, and like Luke said with Ferran Torres, he's a horrid person.
Chelsea, you actually thought Brazil was going to win the World Cup.
Yeah.
How? Explain more. How?
I don't know. For about a year, and I thought, you know what, I'm one of these. When I've got something in my head, I have to stick with it.
Yeah, we call that psychopaths. Right? It's not really. But you like, because you know what it is. I understand Luke's point of view with Spain, simply because it's proper goal. Yeah, I understand it with Spain and all the rest of it, but Brazil, how?
I just thought they was going to surprise everyone and go and win it.
Big up Flawless. Suckers and City TV. Make sure you're like subscribing and all of that juiciness.
Brazil for me, I don't know. Never thought that myself anyway.
Chelsea, take me down your trail of thought. How did you think that Brazil will win it?
I just thought it was going to be. I really don't know. I just thought there was going to be some heartbreak, some surprise, and Brazil just stuck in my head straight away. And I feel like maybe if they had a few different players, mentioning no names.
Okay, okay. Was you looking at Brazil as Brazil, or was you looking at the players that you like in Brazil?
No. I think I was just personally looking back at the Brazil that was a top quality team once upon a time.
Oh no,
this guy. Oh no,
Ronaldo.
Yeah, the real.
Big up Flawless.
Yeah, Flawless, man.
Yeah. Okay.
I've got some mad takes recently, and I'll tell you the other take later. But it's crazy, and I'm gonna live with it.
Oh no! Make sure you say it on this. This is what I'm saying, because this is a Donversation TV. Yeah, there's nothing mad. You can say what you want within reason. Obviously within reason. Yo, Blacker, what about yourself? What team has kind of let you down so far?
Yeah, I would have. You know what? At first, I said Spain, but I have to agree. Brazil were absolutely stinking. They got a bricklayer up front. What's this? They got a bricklayer up front.
Funny.
Like,
I burst out laughing.
like Igor Thiago.
Oh yeah.
That guy Yeah, he looked all right in the Premier League, but when I saw him, there was an easy header, the simplest chance you could have ever had for a striker. Anybody, all you had to do was hit the target. It weren't hard. The guy missed the flight of the ball. It was
Yeah.
simple. That was easy, bread and butter. But he just looked like the ball was bouncing off him like a trampoline. Like he was doing nothing.
Proper
Absolute
Lukaku
garbage.
performance.
I
That was
don't know
Lukaku
why.
in Timberlands.
Why was he playing? Like, why wasn't he taken off at half time? This Brazil,
Hendrick.
them, unless they change things, them and Portugal, if they keep Igor, whatever his name is, Thiago and Ronaldo up front for the rest of the group, they're not winning the game. I'm telling you, they're not going to win one game. They're just about going to scrape through because 3 points, 3 draws. That's what will happen. Because what I saw from that Brazil, Morocco cooked the life out of them. It looked like Morocco were Brazil. It looked like Morocco had Ronaldinho, Ronaldo, Kaká. Like, it was crazy. They made an 18-year-old look like Zidane. They made the 18-year-old look like Zidane. And I couldn't believe my eyes. I was so shocked. I saw a 40-year-old in midfield for Brazil. Another 40. It was an OAP. These 40-year-olds, why are they at the World Cup? Come on. This is mad, embarrassing. This is meant to be the biggest nation in the world when it comes to football. 6 times or 5 times, whatever it is. Like Booker T. Is it 5, isn't it? Yeah, Booker T, 5 times. There we go. So they're meant to at least have, they got the heritage, they got everything, but it just was embarrassing. Without Vinicius, it would have been a long day for them. He had to pull out a moment of magic. They brought on someone called Luis Enrique. But the guy plays in Russia. Like, what's this?
Yeah,
like,
and they don't bring Hendrick, bro. Why is Hendrick being wasted on the bench? And again, some news, by the way, before the next game against Haiti, he's benched again.
Really?
Carlo, bro. Are you watching the memes on X? Like, the X memes are actually real. He's actually doing all this stuff. Like this guy, I'm not saying he's the king, but he's like 18 years old, 19 years old, and he can actually be a player for you guys. Like Pele could have been. But you don't really use him. Like, he's a good player, man. I don't actually get it. Why he's been wasting the bench for Cunha.
But okay, let me ask you a lot of questions. Yeah. Are you saying Brazil because you remember the old Brazil 2004, 2002, 2006, and so forth? Because if you check it right now, yeah, Brazil hasn't looked good for near enough 16 years.
20 plus years, I'd say. More than that, I think.
Okay, because 2002 also happened in 2002, 2006, they had a decent run, but because it was a change of guard, so I get that, at times when you keep with the same players, when the Baptistas were trying to get through Adriano's, Patos, and so forth, and like Kaká was coming into his own, but he didn't have enough around him. Gilberto Silva lost his legs and so forth. So 2006, I'll leave that alone. 2010 onwards, yeah, for me, yeah. This is why I said the last 16 years.
Okay.
Because over the last 16 years, in my opinion, they have fallen off. This is why I can't pick them, because I was expecting this. But when's the last time you've actually been entertained by Brazil? Because even though Brazil have fallen off in the past, and we've all seen them do it, they at least pick up a Copa America. At least. That's what I'm saying. They're always better than the rest. But they're not even doing that anymore. That Chile's taken over them in Copa America. Paraguay, Uruguay. Because as bad as they are, just in my opinion, I think that Brazil are worse. But the only reason why, in my opinion, that a lot of people will pick them is because the expectation of what they had. You just picked up the best 9 to ever grace our era in Ronaldo. We're still talking about Ronaldo in 2026. Yeah, for Brazil, like we saw Ronaldinho. Who have they got now? Is what I'm saying.
Vinny Junior, Rafinha. They're good players. They're not nowhere near Ronaldinho.
Come on, man.
Neymar was close. He was very, very close. Neymar. I'll
Yeah.
give him but Barcelona Neymar was the club. I mean, that guy was doing some barrow
The
flex,
levels.
doing Rabonas with Messi and Suarez. That
Yeah.
is the best you're going to get from a Brazilian player for a long time. Like Endrick, except for I'm not saying he's the oracle, but the guy's got talent. I always thought that Madrid move is weird. Thought that's the wrong club mate to go to right now. If I'm real with you, like I get it. Real Madrid, not denying it at all. But for someone of your age, you should be playing every week in, week out in Europe.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And Real Madrid ain't going to play him. He's better off going Prem or something like that and getting that minutes in at a tough league and getting himself. I mean, Igor Thiago, bro, I'll be honest with you, right? I thought he did well for Brentford. I did, but he's not technical gifted player. I watched that guy live against City, and he's like, this guy ain't doing nothing. Like he was doing nothing, bro. Like, and Endrick should be the guy with Rafi and Vinicius Junior. That should be the front three for Brazil. Maybe Cunha behind them, and you do that. Because I don't know why you're going big man. He used him as a bench player, maybe for a bit of a long ball in if you want to play something different. I don't know why you're trying to play. For me, Brazil are in a weird way. They are done. Like the Brazil that we used to watch, even obviously for me, 2002 wasn't really aware of football, but obviously knew about how great they were. The technical ability, the play, the football that they were playing. Brazil had an identity. You knew what it was for Brazil. Even in the 70s, 80s and that, when they once had Pele, you knew what the football was about. Brazil now are just amalgamation of different leagues together.
I wonder why they didn't take João Pedro either, because he's let's face it, like he's a great player, and they could have done with him.
Yeah, I could have. But this is what I mean, though, Charles. Like for me, it's not even Pedro's fault, by the way. Is Pedro a technically gifted, skillful player? He's not.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he can't be, but there's a lot of these Brazilian players. Like most of them haven't got technical ability like that anymore. Like they do skill moves and that and that kind of stuff. Like Neymar was I think the last of dying breed. Like there's Savio. I don't know, but for that guy, man,
inconsistent. Way too inconsistent.
Yeah, bro, I can see it. I can see what he's trying to do with him, but it's like, come on. It's like Doku, get over the hump, and you can probably do it. But it's just not that guy. You need more players like them, but who are going to be more confident. And even Vinny Junior doesn't really do that either. Like he scores goals, but is he really a skillful player, Vinny Junior? Not really.
No.
He dribbles the ball. About that, I'd say.
See, okay, Luke. You see, it's funny because when we're talking about Brazil, and especially the skillful players. We saw, let's say, a Denilson, which was a baller, Like if you don't know who Denilson was, the one in the 90s, 98 World Cup. He was they used to call him the jester. You know what I'm saying? Then there was the Ronaldinhos. Then there was the Robinhos, because Robinho came to you lot as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, not a good one. No, he's all right, but not the AC Milan one. That's actually quite good.
No,
he's all right, but
it was good, man.
Mate. They got the slimline one. You lot got the tequila one. You know what I'm saying? There's a two different one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, tequila one.
There were no gym and slimline tonic right there. But then, like I said, after that, because that's around the same era, 2010. After that, they had man like who was it? The Rafael brothers. They had man like Santos. Yeah. So, and then they had a fake Brazilian in Arsenal's Denilson.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The good one was Fernandinho. He was very, very good. But again, for Brazil, not so much. But that's really his fault. He was always good for Brazil. Him and Thiago Silva were very good for Brazil. I'll say that. But again, though, certain players do more Brazil, but it's not the players you need up front. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Bro, Fred up front. Fred, bro. This is what Brazil have been suffering with for years.
Fred.
Joe and Fred.
Yeah, Joe and Fred. Anderson could have been a baller, but it got injury.
Another player with some Brazilian players, man. Jesus.
Yeah. And that's the thing. And the one thing is, one thing that Brazil was always known for was flair. Flair. We saw fucking what's it? Cafu doing chops. Cafu, a right back. Cafu doing chops. When's the last time you see a Brazilian player do a chop?
So Rafi doesn't do it really for Bath or Brazil. Neither does Vinicius
Fine.
Junior. You see, he does. He doesn't. I watched Vinicius Junior. Doesn't do it at all. Igor Thiago to try and do that. Yeah, I ain't see he ain't doing a chop. If he does that, I'll probably fall over.
Mate.
Endrick might. To be fair, Endrick he might do that. The problem with Endrick is that he's being wasted by the same man that brought him in Real Madrid. I don't think Ancelotti is the right guy for Brazil. Brazil don't need someone like him. They need someone that's going to, like how Scaloni was for Argentina. They need someone who's local, who wants to bring the style of play, the fun football back again, and encourage Brazilian players to get back to that level again. Because Brazil's identity for me is flair football, favela football on the streets. With your Brazil kit on, your Arsenal's, you see kits now. There's a lot of kids what's seen in Brazil now. Those kits, you're in the streets playing football with your mates, doing skills against the wall. That's where Brazil had their identity. That's why they won 5. They were that good for that.
Yeah. No, I totally agree with you. See, oh my gosh, I can't believe Chelsea actually started that one. So she definitely is not a fraud today. She's actually been a good person.
John, I sent you something as well. I don't know if you can put it up, bruv. It's a madness.
Okay, give me a second there. Give me a second. Okay, yeah, you sent it to me.
Brazil's front three tonight, right, is Vinicius Junior, Cunha, and Rafinha. Now, I rate the players, but are they genuinely world-class players, all 3 of them? Not really. Like, Vinny, all right, has been good. He's been brilliant. Like, has some world-class seasons here and there. But consistently, not so much.
No, not against some of these other players that are playing. They're sort of nothing really to a lot of these.
Like, bro, Brazil's team, Alisson and goal. Alisson's washed now. He's washed. Alisson ain't the keeper he used to be. Like, he was great, don't be wrong, but like he's not the keeper he used to be. You got Danilo at right back, who used to play for us, by the way. Danilo. He's right actually for us to be fair. He was a good player, but just not special. Obviously, you got Gabriel and Marquinhos. Them 2 are good at the back. Good partnership there, I'd say, for Brazil. But like the fullbacks, some guy called Santos who plays in Russia. You got Casemiro playing for Brazil still. Casemiro still playing for Brazil.
You might as well just put Blacker on at this point.
You do a better job, probably.
Jeez.
More energy.
Yeah, it's mental. Now, look at this. Look at this.
Fabiano, Fred, Jesus. Bro, even Jesus, bro. Even Jesus. This is what's mad, right? Gabriel Jesus doesn't get a team anymore. Do you know how mad that is?
But look at this. This is the last 5 World Cups.
Bricklayer strikers. Yes.
Right.
Bricklayer strikers.
They're finished. Like, Jesus is actually the best one there.
Yeah.
That's what's mental. And he's got no knees. Like, he's literally got no knees. This team...
that was Man City Jesus, by the way. He was decent, but he was that's the best one you ever get Gabriel Jesus, by the way. Us. And he wasn't that good anyway.
He done nothing that World Cup as well.
He did fuck all. Yeah.
So, like, just look that. Yeah, we're saying Brazil. Yeah, they're a shadow of their souls. It's been going on for ages. But my thing is, I'm looking at the team. Their wing backs are disgrace. I saw the guy getting absolutely cooked. I don't even know who the guy was. Was his name Santos? Then there was another one called Ara. I don't even know his name. But look at these strikers. We've seen Rivaldo, Ronaldo, Romario, Adriano,
even Baptista. We saw Pato. Yeah, who was that kid that was supposed to be? There was Pato in it. That was supposed to be the new Ronaldo.
He was a baller,
like for AC Milan, right?
Yeah.
He will shit on every single one of these on a Sunday morning after eating chili con carne Saturday night. That's what he will do. It'll be that. It'll be easy like that. You hear me? Say about the graphical thing, people. Donversation TV. Seeing these names, bro, Rich Arlison. This is the same Rich Arlison that celebrated 3 times for Tottenham 2 seasons ago, and they were all offsides. He got yellow cards for them, remember? You know what I'm saying? He was celebrating like he actually won a title or thingy.
Yeah.
And his first goal was in like 24-5 games. He was worse than Garnacho. No one likes Garnacho. Only Chelsea likes Garnacho.
No, I definitely hate him.
Mate, and you're telling me that Brazil are so bad they have to rely on a Rich Arlison and a Thiago. These mans had some of the best. These mans had Pele. They're disrespecting Pele. They're disrespecting Ronaldo. Yeah, they're disrespecting Romario. And in the last 5 years, they've had Fabinho, Fred, Jesus, Richarlison, and Thiago, and Jesus was the best one out of the whole lot of them. No need, Jesus. Like Jesus has got a hospital ward named after him. That's how many times he's been in there.
Yeah,
Is it, mate? It's
like,
disgusting.
When he first arrived at City, right, he actually was doing really well for us. And I thought he was being a real special player. Like, I remember him and Aguero at one point was the did to be the front two, which, by the way, if we did that enough, it'd been an unbelievable front two. But the problem is both of them were injury prone. It's the thing we don't forget, right? Aguero's a legend, bro, but at times that guy should have had like at least way more goals than what he did because of injuries. He's just the exact same. It's why we sold him to you guys, because it was like we got Haaland now.
Yeah, he
Way
gave
better
us
player.
6 crazy months as well, and then his knees went again.
Blacker, story of his City career. Real Madrid cooking up Alaba, Militao, sending them back to the bloody shadow realm, and then next week injured. This is what this guy did. It's like R9 for a little bit, and then just utter crap the rest of it. It's like it's crazy. It's crazy.
They didn't even put Joe on that list as well, because I'm sure Joe was playing there as well.
Sure.
Like, they've had some horrible players. Now you got Thiago. We're now saying we're pleading and begging for João Pedro and Endrick.
Andrew's actually a good player, by the way.
I know,
Yeah.
but this is the thing. Compared to the names of the past, like, who is Endrick? We don't actually know what he's gonna be yet.
No, we don't.
He's like an unknown. It's mad to me. I can't believe it, man. Brazil, they're finished. They're done. They've got Casemiro and Fabinho. Fabinho left England like 4 years ago.
Where did he play in China or something like that?
Bruv,
Yeah.
this is what I'm saying. He's playing in the
Saudi.
vortex.
He's playing Saudi.
Oh.
And then wait, they got my man. They
Respect,
got a
Saudi.
gambling addict on the pitch as well. So we don't even know if he's trying to
Pakistan.
score
Yeah,
or he's
Pakistan.
trying to make funds. If he's trying to, no, I'm not gonna say.
Okay, on that one, let's move on to the question of Ravi. Big up Ravi each and every time. He says, question for all. Do you think all the so-called bigger nations have fallen off and have players that are in their last legs and need to give up international football? We kind of touched on this earlier, but Tuesday answer the question, and you're always a regular, and that's my brother as well, drum and bass each and every time. Man, them, sorry, and young lady. You know what I'm saying? I can't be disrespectful and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So Tuesday, I was almost disrespectful. Chelsea, this one's for you.
Yeah, we saw, like I said earlier, like Ronaldo, he needs to give his boots up, to be fair, because he's dusty right now. Messi, obviously this is his last World Cup, but I don't think in terms of his club he should give up just yet, because as he's proven in the World Cup, he's still got the goals. But no, international, yeah, I think you have to do that, but club, it depends. Ronaldo, I feel like we said earlier, I'm playing a Sunday league team, but yeah, I think no, I don't know. A few of them, but
No, I hear you on that. He wants to take this one. That's Blackheart, Luke. What you saying?
Do you know what it is, right? I mean, I think England actually have a good team coming through, personally. Like we've always had some good young players coming through. Obviously, you got Allison, obviously, been with us, big move, great. I mean, I watched him against Croatia. He was brilliant against Croatia. He was really good. You obviously got Rice being the more experienced player now from being a young guy. He's now obviously become one of the experienced players in the squad now. I think Harry Kane has got after the World Cup, I reckon one more Euros than probably before he has to sort of get some. But this is the thing of Harry Kane, because most of our strikers are washed. They're younger. This is what I'm worried about of England. Like Liam Delap, I'm not being funny here. That guy is a fraud. Bear in mind, he's my academy, he's my academy player. This is what I'm worried about for England going forward. That striker position, that's a massive void. When Kane goes, we are screwed at the moment.
Okay, you see this, yeah? Liam Delap is as useful as a used tampon for a woman. That's what he is.
It's madness.
We'll give him to you after, don't worry.
I look here, we've turned the corner. Like, fuck you. Black
He looks disgusted.
So Black is we say family.
You know what it is? It's because he's literally like, I can smell it. I can smell the stench of the lap in that tampon, bruv. It stinks, bruv. He's horrible. He's proper horrible. I don't know how he tricked us for Ipswich. When I seen him at Chelsea, he has 6 goals and 6 yellow cards. Who does that? Who does that as a striker? You've got 6 goals and 6 yellow cards. This is it's mad to me. Yeah. And he somehow found a way into a big club. And if Chelsea actually think about keeping it, oh my days.
Wait, did you say Delap had 6 goals for Chelsea?
6 goals and 6 yellow cards.
I'm sorry, I thought we only had 2 goals.
All comps.
Oh, right, all competitions, right, all right.
Yeah.
Speaking what?
More goals. Yeah, I was going to say.
Obviously, come on, he was scoring in the Dog and Duck Cup that Ela was playing in. The Dog and Duck Cup or Konami Cup, whatever that nonsense is. But even there, I think he got, what? Did he get a red card there? Or he got like 2 yellows. Yeah. I've never seen a player come on and get a yellow card in 30 seconds. 30 seconds. You just come on and elbow people. He broke Jed Spence's jaw. Look, Jed Spence looks like Hellboy. Why has he got that thing when he said? All because of the All because of the He broke his jaw. Why is he breaking his jaw? He didn't ask to have his jaw broken.
The original jawbreaker, isn't it?
The half Hellboy, half Peter check. This is mad.
By the way,
yeah.
It's a stat, by the way. It's a stat for you. Brazil are fielding their oldest ever World Cup 11 since the World Cup final in '62. Average age of 30 years old. Do you want to know why Brazil are washed? There's your reason.
Hey, damn, they're not winning. You know what? The only way they win is if they bring on Endrick. He's gonna score in the 80th minute, 1-0. I don't trust Brazil. Does anyone here trust Brazil to actually beat this Haiti?
We beat Brazil at the moment. We beat them.
Well, I thought Brazil was winning the World Cup.
Do you know what? Yeah, I trust Brazil like I trust my ex.
Same here. 2 of them.
Well, at the same time, fucking hell, player.
Me? Neither man.
No, but you see with that question there, Ravi, great question that was as well. For me, because we all know we'll go to circles. And it's like, do you know, like in the Lion King, the circle of life. It's unfortunate that you see the most scariest fact is that I'm not excited to see football or the World Cup going forward, because this is the last of some of the greatest players. The greatest players, of let's say our teenage 20s, no matter what age you are, of our years, of the 20s. You know what I'm saying? Because, after the greats of the Thierry Henrys, the Zidanes and so forth, all kind of left that kind of international football alone. Some of these, a handful of these players just stood up and said, yeah, boom. Then it was the Iniestas, the Xavis that kind of went out, that Peter, that and stuff like that, Pirlos, Del Pieros and stuff. These are the last of the greats. the last of the actually pure footballers, because this is what they are. They're not. They didn't start their career in the systematic football era. So, so I'm actually quite sad to see them go, to be honest, because if you see with like that right now we're talking about Brazil. Brazil haven't got what these other nations have. Let's say a Messi, even a Neymar. No, not a Neymar. I'm Mbappe and so forth. Yeah. When players like Messi goes, like Casemiro goes, like who else is there? Ronaldo is gone. He just like do you know when it's like this year? Your hair's gone, but you're trying to comb it over. You know what I'm saying? Just pull it off.
I was going to Turkey could get it sorted out.
Nah, mate. I've like my brother done that. Like, and his hair was swollen for like 3 months, bro. He looks horrible, blood.
Yeah, but you said that with old age. Didn't yours go when you was about 20?
No, mine actually went, yeah, love. All right, if you want to be technically, when I was 31. You know what I'm saying? Yeah? Okay, little shit. And I got fucking a birthday with a 31 badge, and I still had hair. All right, love? Yeah? Yeah. So there. No, it's just sad to see that these players are going, but yeah, Chelsea's a violation, you know what I'm saying? But at least when her hair goes, she can wear a wig. You get me until she meets Dodgy, and then I live stream and pull it off. You get me? No, but it's a shame that these players are going. I just feel bad for football because do you remember back in the day when you see when we started the stream, we named off so many ballers, but then you could see that the next coming up players were replacing them. So we had a good few years, let's say 10, 12 years of great footballers. Tell me a great footballer now. And that's my point. The thing is, I'm loving the fact that other countries are stepping up, but they're only stepping up because the usual lot are doing so poor. And the countries, all they needed to do was make their team stable.
Yeah. Yeah, because
yeah,
you look at Belgium.
You're guaranteed to see Brazilians, Argentinians. So go on.
So you look at Belgium, so you look at Belgium. Like obviously Kev's, 34, 35 now. Obviously, end of his career, but as a player, world class. Great, around 10 years. Like you got obviously players like Docker coming through, but again, like I said, every country right now is in a weird place, a weird like. They're going through different players and that, which is why Iraq, Iran, and all these guys are getting opportunity, which is good for them, I suppose. But like I said, these countries are churning over legends into the next ones. And I feel like Spain, look, obviously you got Lamine Yamal, but the thing is with Lamine Yamal is that he's getting played so much now with Barcelona at 18 years old, which, by the way, is not good, by the way.
No, he's in his career.
Like you want to know why Pep did well with Foden and that, and these guys and the Barca guys and buying it, because he didn't play all them all the time. He made them sit on the bench for a few years before he said, "Right, now you're first team player in A20s, you're ready to go." That's how it should be. It's how it should always be. We've got to stop bringing these 18-year-olds and that into first teams. That's not right. It should be a case of you're great, but we've got to manage your body. That's why these.
Would you call that desperate? Would you call that desperate? Because these teams aren't as good as they used to be, and the demand of success, what the fans are putting on them, they have to go on for like a player like Yamal. Because before, as like players like Yamal existed, like Ravi did just say it with Michael Owen, yeah. Mm-hmm. But if you looked around that, they still had the foulers. You know what I'm saying? So around them, they still had ballers. Do you think that teams are starting to get desperate? This is why they're starting to start players at them ages.
Yeah, I think so, because that's the problem. That's an issue in itself. Why are you begging these younger players to come through and forcing them to be the ones to step up? Like, look, Yamal is an unbelievable talent. No one's questioning that at all. Everyone knows how good Lamine Yamal is, but we can all see it, can't we? The injuries he's getting already at his age. That's not good for his body. He's still a growing guy. He's growing into a man still.
Yeah.
And look, Don Blacker, but like we know as men as well. Even playing with your mates, you're not at the prime of your career yet. You are. You're not for a little while anyway. If you're playing every game week in, week out, 9 minutes like every few days, I'm sorry, but it's going to ruin your body.
Facts.
He does for Barcelona. He plays 98% of the time. He plays 90 minutes for Barcelona.
Yeah, that's not right. There should be a baller on right wing right now of Barca playing week in, week out ahead of him. That's keeping him in check, keep him running, and sort of guiding him himself. He should be the one to burden that amount of responsibility yet. Because even Messi wasn't doing that at that age to begin with. He was doing stuff at his age, but he wasn't playing week in, week out. He wasn't.
I think the difference with Messi and let's say the younger ones that used to come in from back then. I think the biggest difference for me is a lot of those players played street football. Yeah. Because if you're from, let's say, our age or 80s, 90s, yeah, you remember playing outside from dusk till dawn. We like our training was playing in a football pitch on concrete with like 30 man. Yeah. So you got elbows, you got kicks, you scraped your knee, you have to get back up. Nowadays, you're seeing everything being structured in a park. You know what I'm saying? Training in a park for little kids these days. And I think that's the difference because they're a lot weaker. They're not allowing people to challenge them. Bro, do you know how many times I got like a flying punch in my head, blood? Do you know the Superman punch before it was famous, blood? Do you know how many times we probably did that?
Keeper,
That's because you chat shit. That's because you chat shit.
Yeah, but Pram, there's no need for that. This is what I'm saying. That it's
if you stop chatting shit, and people will stop.
Two-foot tackle there, Pram, buddy. Yeah.
I Pram, like when did I chat shit? Like you got to elaborate on that. See that you want to come in like a wrecking ball.
Arteta will never win me a Premier League. Or the guy will never lift the Premier League. You chat shit, bro.
Yeah, because I couldn't see it, and I apologized about that. Yeah, and we move on. You know what I'm saying? I can only go on what's in front of me, but it's not about that right now. Yeah, because he did lift up the Premier League. He did give me a title, and I'm grateful for that because we went to the parade and we had fun. This is what I'm saying. So I respect your Premier League champion, my brother.
I do. I respect Arteta. I respect Odegaard. I do.
Yeah, I'm glad you do. But yeah, we move. Yeah, we're not doing this today. Yeah, we're not doing this today. This is about the World Cup. You get me? Right.
Don, I've got to shoot because the boys just woke up.
Oh shit, man. Okay, thank you, Chelsea. People, make sure you log on to Proper Chelsea. Massive on TikTok. I need to jump on the stream. I might do next week because it's a little bit quieter for me in life.
Absolute fraud, didn't you?
Yeah, big up, Chelsea.
little tackle on the way out.
Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry, Chelsea. When I come on your team, yeah, nothing but 2-footed challenges. Just remember that. Yeah, I've got to behave myself.
I can't wait to see my new takes for the Premier League. Anyway, you're going to be so excited.
Well,
you've got to give it before you go.
Do you think we're winning the Prem next year?
Nope.
No, okay. Do you think? Do you think we're finishing 13?
No, I think Coventry are going to do Leicester.
Oh, okay. Remove her.
And I think Atletico Madrid are going to go and win the treble.
Wait, what? Doing the Leicester means they're going to have a great escape, right? Because Coventry aren't winning the Prem. They're not. Frank's not winning the Prem.
What crime? It can be done.
No, it cannot be done.
Chelsea. Just remember, yeah. Watch Colombia. Don't be a Colombian, if you know what I mean.
Yeah? Colombia has great women.
It does.
Yeah. Listen to Don C's right. Watch Colombia. Yeah, he's right, man. Watch Colombia.
No, I know why you want me to watch Colombia.
Yeah, you're wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, I love the Colombians.
You know what, Chelsea? Have a great night. Yeah, we will talk. Okay. Yeah, thank you for jumping on. Proper Chelsea.
Big up to you all. Bye.
Big up.
Anyway,
you gotta love Chelsea.
England.
Chelsea, man. She's a good girl. Yeah.
I think this minutes thing, when you guys talking about Yamal, people overplaying, like part of me hears it, but another part of me thinks I've seen like there was a point where at Chelsea where Lampard was playing every single game consistently. I think Aspie has a record for the most minutes played consecutively in a season, like back to back. John Terry, same thing. John Terry played every single game when we won the league 14-15 in the Prem, and he was like 34, 35. So I hear it being overplayed, but also when you're that good, you should be played. If you're good enough, you're old enough, and he should be being played. I do agree. Bart's depth should be better. There's certain games he probably doesn't have to be starting in, but for the most part, if people are saying you're the best player in the world, why are we doing? Why are we going to be doing load management with you? You're one of the best out there. Play. That's kind of how I think. But
just quickly, right? Let's talk about England, shall we? Because Set Piece FC has arrived, and it's worked out for us, hasn't it? And we've got to be honest, Sarah, because
No one's complaining now, are they?
Declan Rice is we've got O'Reilly, Bellingham, and Kane in the box ready to head chances in, and Don is frozen, I think.
England are going back to playing to their heritage. This is what England are, mate. 4-4-2, get it in the mix. This is England.
Football heritage.
I done.
This is what you guys do.
He's frozen.
No, don't tell him. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. This is gonna be a great clip. Don't tell him. But yeah, this is what England are, mate. It's what they do. It's what they do. 4 banks, 4-4-2, corner, header. This is England. This is England.
Yeah. Don's
Do you guys, Luke, do you think it's coming home?
Do you think it's coming home? Do you know what it is, right? Like, it definitely could do, No, I might feel like I'm going crazy, but the thing is, are there any outstanding teams right now that are like genuinely incredible? Like right now, but I mean, obviously France are France. That's what I remember. They got Mbappe, they got Elise saying that. But if France will get knocked out on penalties by a random team, which by the way can happen, someone can park the bus and get away with it, and it could happen. We've got a chance of doing it. The problem is with England is that if you're going to play that way every game and the goals go in, it's great. But the thing is, Kane needs to keep doing this in every game he plays. And like the corners, obviously, Rice at corners, by the way, is incredible. He gets it on the money every time. And we've got players like O'Reilly, Bellingham, and O'Toole in the box, so that also had which is important. It's just that I hate to see this for the rest of the game. I can't just see against Croatia and suddenly we're back to playing like crap again. Remember that first half, we got a goal. We were pretty crap apart from that. And Croatia got a goal. So it's kind of like, I think it definitely can come home because I think we've got the players in the squad to do that. It's just that when we get to knockouts, if we get a France or Argentina, can we get it over the line? Because that's remember last time against France, the quarterfinals. What happened? We lost 2-1, didn't we? And Kane missed penalty.
Yeah, that was great. He missed the penalty again. Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah.
Oh, Don, his mic's not on.
We can't hear you, Don C, but I'm assuming you said he's a Tottenham boy, so who cares? I'm assuming he said something like that.
Nah, I didn't. But the penalty miss was a Tottenham boy in him, and then he turned into the Bayern Munich striker and scored that goal. But it's not about that.
Yeah, was I wrong? He said what I said. I wasn't wrong.
Yeah, something like that. At least I'm consistent. I'm a consistent also at times. But I actually want to applaud England because I don't actually think they played as bad as people said in the first half. Like they were shaky in the first few minutes, and you can see that. But they kind of grew into the game. And I think they were the better team throughout. Simply because the emphasis and what I've heard from so many people was that Croatia, even though they're an Asian team, they've got experience. They're going to use the experience to get over the line or minimum draw that game. England have a tough first match. I didn't see that. And the thing is, England didn't allow Croatia to dominate in a lot of part of the game. Only in, like, say, 15 minutes in the first half. They used what they have best on their team, and that's size against them. If you look at their spine now, which is Kane, Bellingham, Rice, and whoever their defender is, let's say Stones, and their keeper, they're all 6 foot plus.
Oh, O'Reilly.
O'Reilly.
Yeah.
and even O'Reilly. They are all 6 foot plus, and what they did was they bullied. Who is it? Croatia. Was they great in the middle? They wasn't great, but they didn't have to be great. All they had to do was their job, and they did it good. That's what I'm saying. Because like sometimes you see with me, sometimes I see as a lot of people have this agenda, and you got to kind of put that down and then see that. When's the last time you seen England play good? When's the last time you see England move the ball around against a quality team like that? Forget age, they're still a quality team. And this is my problem because I'm one of the first ones to shit on them when they've been playing shit. Because as well as let's say Southgate did by bringing the players together, make them footballing friends, he didn't give us a performance like this. It was a defensive manager that gave a performance like this. Was Bellingham good? When is Bellingham ever good? What the goal that he scored and what he's done, he stopped. He's doing that week in, week out. Rice does this week in, week out. Anderson, like that for me, I don't think he's that good as people are saying. 100 mil, no, I would say 60. Yeah.
Yep.
The goalkeeper, we know what fucking T-Rex hands does. He's a prick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Stones has been riddled by injury. I'm surprised he started that match, but I get it as well. Yeah.
Experience.
O'Reilly. O'Reilly done well for what he did. He had a few shaky moments, but he brushed it off. Madueke, for me, was the best outlet. Harry Kane got the plaudits because he scored the 2 goals. One was a penalty, the other was a set piece. Yeah. Both of them were made by an Arsenal player. You know what I'm saying? For me, just for me only, they played quite good. Yeah, and I can take away all the agenda and everything aside, just because I haven't seen England play like this before. I haven't seen England go on attack. I have never seen England, play a decent footballing team in an international. Now, not in a group stage when you're trying to qualify or a friendly against a Jamaica. Yeah, in an international against a decent footballing team. Yeah, because technically Croatia are better. I'll tell you that hands down. But then if you saw that match, you'll never see that. You know what I'm saying? Second half, yes, they did get tired, but England done something that I haven't seen them do in a long time. Like I say again, they had their foot against the team's throat, which I don't agree apart from in footballing terms, and they kept on attacking. They had like 18 shots, 9 on target. Whenever we seen England do that, they could have scored more goals. O'Reilly should have scored that header. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who is it? I think Gordon should have scored that goal before. Yeah.
Yeah.
In my opinion, just in my opinion only, I actually enjoyed that match. And I can't tell you the last time I did that for England. I think it was probably Euros final. Yeah. Where Saka got his hair pulled like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like a bad bee. That's the last time. Yeah. And even in that match, we didn't play that good. All we did was score an early goal and defend.
Yeah.
We scored an early goal.
We went for attack. It probably would have won the game first half. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Saka was great second half. Wait, he brought Saka on, was then Rashford on. Goal. Because again, I do wonder with the style of play how Palmer and Foden would do. Because I do think they do well. But again, that's also Lewis Hall, Gibbs White. There's other players you put on that squad that are also very good. So I get it.
Saka and Foden wouldn't do well with this style. Foden stinks for England regardless. He's played in 3 tournaments and he's awful. Palmer, listen, Chelsea fans won't want to admit this, but barring the semi-final and the final in the Euros, most of the time Palmer has played for England, he has stunk. He's not played well. So he doesn't deserve to be in the squad either. Squad Tuchel picked. Hey, listen, he's playing to get the best out of Kane and playing to Kane's strengths, which England have never done. You guys, all the time I've watched England all my life, you guys have never played to the strengths of your best player. You guys never played to the strengths of Rooney. You've not played to the strengths of Kane. Now you're finally starting to do that, which is why it makes sense betting and playing in the 10. It makes sense why he's picked so many athletes. Saka, even though Saka's like just about fit, and I personally wouldn't have brought him. I'd have brought Bowen, but Saka being there makes sense because he actually performed for England. Madueke makes sense because whenever he's played under Tuchel in this last 18 months, he's done relatively well. Rashford going makes sense because he plays well for England. Gordon makes sense because he's the same profile. Picking what's his name? Rodgers makes sense because he's played well under Tuchel. Eze makes sense because he can give you a bit of a spark off the bench, even though he's not had a good season overall.
Henderson?
Like certain profiles, Henderson he's brought because of just like experience. I don't agree with that.
Chalobah?
I would have bought Wharton. Hey, Blacker, I'm getting to the bad people. Right? I'm getting to them. Blacker, relax, man. Relax. I would have brought Wharton, but hey, it is what it is. Rice, obviously, like one of England's best players, so Rice being there makes sense. Anderson, I think he's a bum, innit? But actually, no, he's not a bum. I think he's overrated for 100 mil. But
Facts.
Anderson's played. When you look at all the games England have played with Tuchel, Anderson's played the majority of them. Wharton's barely played for Tuchel, mainly because he's been injured for most of the international breaks too. But Tuchel's picked a consistent squad of players that he's used and that can do what he needs them to do. He's not just going to pick certain player because they should go because the public agrees. Regardless of I would have brought Lewis Hall. The fact that he's not in the squad, even with Livermento getting injured, it's still crazy to me.
Bro,
now,
Chalobah,
Jehovah's,
fucking disgraceful.
I'm getting to Jehovah's Witness being in the squad. Trevor Chalobah, you guys are going to be introduced to what I've had to deal with for years. You guys, you England fans are going to see what I've had to deal with on the world stage. It's gonna be beautiful, man.
I can't lie though, Brian. I can't lie.
Yeah.
I think Tuchel's being a bit arrogant there, not calling up Lewis Hall to play Livermento. Like, I feel like he's doing that out of spite.
I don't know. I think Tuchel is planning to switch at some point in the tournament. He's going to play a back five. He's going to. So I'm thinking Chalobah's probably being brought as a centre back. And listen, people are going to want to hear this, but listen, I rate Stones. I still think ability-wise, he's one of England's best players. But this guy can barely stay fit, and if later on in the tournament he can't like consistently play, Chalobah has played for Chelsea in the middle of a three. He's played as a main ball progressor. When you look at all the passing stats, apparently people wanted to release after the guy got called off. People are saying he's one of the best passers in the league. So I think Tuchel might play him in the middle of a three with Konsa and Guehi. Like a back three of black players. Loose. That's gonna be a field. That's gonna be a field day. That's gonna be a black and dark stay inside. Man.
Right. No. We're okay because we've got a German manager in it, so they'll just put everything.
Oh yeah, that is true. The German will overrule the black players being Saka's safe, Reece James is safe, Eze safe, everyone's safe.
Even O'Reilly's safe.
I can't lie.
I mean, O'Reilly has a tan in it. That's what I'm gonna say. He's white. So
I can't lie though. I actually would like it if England did win the World Cup and the guys to win the game were Rashford and Saka on penalties. That it was some sort of like beautiful like full circle like because look 2021 it wasn't their fault. It wasn't fault at all. But I'm all done remember about Ash Good as well in saves anyway. So I don't really get that narrative, but I get why it's narrative.
You say that, but they're gonna praise Kane, so no one cares about Saka.
Yeah, Kane's well, look, that's the media being twats, as we all know that.
It's his Ballon d'Or charge, not Saka's. Okay, so Kane gets.
No. Look, the real fans though, the real ones that actually rate all the players. Like we'd everyone in that squad.
The real fans. The real fans are the ones who were cussing out Saka, Rashford, and Sancho.
You say that,
man. They're not real fans, they're not.
Nah, but on a real, when are England going home?
I think they can make a semi, man.
After Ireland.
Got a semi on.
After Ireland. Okay, you're making jokes, but we're both not winning at the tournament, so
that's all good. It's all good. At least
Chauncey thinks that his Premier League will protect him with England. Okay. So when you guys go home,
he's talking about this.
Is it failure? Is it failure?
For me, no. For me, no, it's not failure. Simply because I didn't have them as my winners. No, not really.
No. I mean, I don't mean for us. I mean the consensus. If England
I
don't win
think-
this tournament, is a failure.
I think it depends when they go out and how they go out.
Yeah.
If they go out in the quarterfinal, it doesn't matter who they play. It's gonna be, because it's Tuchel, it's gonna be mental. We gotta be honest, because Southgate has got to the final twice. So anything less than a semi-final, and it's gotta be a loss to the winner. Anything less than that,
Blacker,
Failure.
that's why I
Really
say
bad.
he has to win it. Southgate got 2 finals, I think 3 or 4 semi-finals.
I
Just
think
getting
he
to a
got
final
semi,
with a German,
quarter, and 2 finals.
yeah, just getting to a final with a German doesn't mean anything. Let's be real. He's a German in the US. Getting to a final, what? Because by their logic, they can say Southgate could have done that. So, no, I think he has to win, bro. Especially when, bro, the way people crashed out when Livermore got injured and Trent still didn't go. Everyone crashed out on socials. When the squad originally got announced, everyone crashed out. You have to win this. You have to justify it. And then him coming out and saying that Saka is not fit enough to start games or finish games or whatever. You're publicly saying Saka's not fit, and yet he's in the squad when people were saying that Foden or Palmer should be there. This is
No, but
if you don't
the thing
win,
is-
yeah.
But it's sorry, Brian, for cutting you off. But this is why I rate him more. And you see those people that want to chat shit no matter what happens, or if we win it or not, or whatever it is. It's because, just like you said before, the general consensus of what people, the reason why we failed is because we've always played stars instead of profile of players. We always bought, let's say, a Lampard and Gerrard in midfield or Scholes, when you can only play one of them, yeah, and then put the 2 off the bench, or put, let's say, Lampard a bit further up, as what they did with Bellingham. You see, the easier option is to bring a Foden. The easier option is to bring a Maguire. The easier option is to bring a Palmer. But let's say 2 of those 3 players have been shit for the last 3 seasons, yeah, for club and country. So why are you bringing them? A Southgate would have brought them. This is what I'm saying.
I agree. Listen,
And this is
agree
why I
with you.
rate
And I'm not even
Tuchel
saying.
what he did.
And again, I've said the Tuchel squad. I get why he did it, so it's fine. But if it wasn't Tuchel, if it was like name an English manager, Eddie Howe, that replaced Southgate,
Sam
and
Allardyce.
he brought the same squad, people would understand and say, "Oh, I see what Eddie Howe's cooking." But because, bro, it's a German manager. You know how crazy that is. It's your arch rival. No one's gonna understand. If you guys don't win, no one's gonna understand. It's like if you guys had Tottenham don't really have legends, do they? If you guys had Ange in charge, you know, you guys would be angry.
Or Ledley King.
Ledley King, Klinsmann, I would say. Prime, you still there? Hello, Prime. He'll be back in a second. You see what happens when he talks shit about Tottenham. It happened to me earlier on, and it's happened to Prime. The moment he talks the truth,
Mutants,
like, they're not
Mutants
even the cockroaches. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, people. Morocco almost scored again. Go. I know you need to go.
Yeah.
Shout out your thing, bro, before you bounce out, before you got to bounce out.
Yeah, man. People, propaganda machine. Follow all the socials, TikTok, Insta, YouTube. We're here, man. And we're gonna be here. Daily transfer updates. That's what we're doing over this World Cup period. And it's always a World Cup edition. So yeah, people. I'm here. And big up to everyone in the chat. Big up Don. Big up Luke, man.
That's it.
Yeah, Black.
Oh, people, he's things in my bio. Make sure you go over there, like and subscribe, and all of that juicy stuff. This is what I'm saying. Blessings, bro. We'll talk soon, my brother. Yeah, blessings. So before Prime comes back, because the mutants have got him. You see, I understand what he's saying. Excuse me, people. My voice is in that for some reason. I do. Now he's saying he can explain it. What was you saying, bro?
Yeah. Sorry, where did I cut out?
He was talking about Tottenham legends, and there isn't any apart from Kane.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, having your arch rival in charge after, like, even though Southgate didn't win and everything, the fact that he was able to like kind of unify the people into believing in England again. Like, English fans love. I see the way people talk about Southgate. People love him. So to go from that to, like, basically an arch rival, bro, I think he has to win to justify everything to the consensus of people. Justify these decisions, bringing up Chalobah instead of say Trent to replace Livramento, not calling Trent anyway, not calling Palmer or Foden or Lewis Hall, to justify a lot of these decisions, not calling up Wharton. You got to justify this by winning, because nothing's going to save you, because people will crash out. Because with England, we know when they get knocked out, they find scapegoats, whether it's with Sterling in the past or Sancho or Saka. They're going to find a scapegoat. This scapegoat, this tournament, is Tuchel. It's not the players.
See, that's more systematic racism. But okay, let's say devil's advocate now. Let's say he wins it, right?
Yeah.
Do you know what the narrative will be? Southgate is the one. They'll give Southgate the praise simply because they'll say Southgate is the one who brought all of these players together, made them like each other in that way, and he nurtured them so Tuchel could do his thing. So regardless, Tuchel is doomed, whether he does it or whether he doesn't. Is what I'm saying. And that's what I don't like. Because for me, Southgate done well in the time what he did, but regardless, he's a failed manager. He failed at club level and he failed at international level because he's not actually won anything.
Yeah.
With Tuchel now has changed the mind frame of these mature players now. Like I said before, I haven't seen, without the star names, let's say, of the Sakas to start, of the Maguires to start, of the Rashford to start. Only Kane started in, let's say, was the only starter from the last tournament, apart from Pickford in goal. Yeah? They played some of the best football that I've seen in a long time. They look like they had fun. Yeah? But he will never get praised for that. And if he does go on and win it, they will still try to figure out ways of bringing Southgate involved in this, or make Southgate, let's say, the pinnacle of the article, instead of saying that what Southgate did. Yeah, so if they said Southgate crawled so Tuchel could run with this team, I get that, but then they should just leave Southgate alone and just focus on Tuchel, because it's just like this. Yeah, we talked about exes in the past. There's a reason why you don't talk about exes in your new relationship. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why that's your ex. You get me? Southgate failed. Simple as that. He had what? 10 years of it. He had 10 years of failure. He had 10 years to work with these players. And he failed. This is a Harry Kane, which is a lot older, which is coming. Well, I think Harry Kane is out of his prime, but he's still class. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, you say that, don't talk about your past relationship, but what if in your past relationship it was the best memories you've ever had? That's what it is with Southgate. It's the best memories England have had in a very long time.
Okay. So the best memories that England's ever had in a very long time was disrespecting coloured people. Yeah, disrespecting coloured people. All right. Seeing an Italian pull man's hair back, like to say he's a bad bee in a strip club.
Wait, who disrespect coloured people?
Huh? It was under Biggie's tenure. It was under Southgate's tenure, because they missed the penalty.
Oh, no. I'm talking about what Southgate did in terms of getting England to 2 finals, making people believe again.
Yeah, but then getting people into 2 finals doesn't mean anything if you're not winning it.
True,
in my opinion. Because if you're gonna get people to believe, England are one of the most patriotic countries around. Yeah. Like, no matter what happens, even when we didn't qualify, I think it was for the Euros one year, they still backed them in for the World Cup.
Yeah,
they still backed. I think it was it 2020? 2000?
Year 2008. What now?
Yeah, they still back them. So very, very patriotic, and I respect it. Right. So nothing's going to turn them against against like the players or the country or anything else. But then the reality is, he still fucking failed. You know what I'm saying? He still fucking failed. And people need to realize that as good as what he did, he failed. And he had a lot longer than what Tuchel's had. By 9 years. Or when did Southgate get the job? Was it
16.
16, yeah.
Post that Iceland embarrassment where we were, yeah.
So that's 10 years of failure.
What
10
was it?
years.
I agree with
18 semi-final. Should have been Croatia in the game. Should have done. 2021, I should be at the final. Should have been the final. Timu Rick Ross. Oh my god, yes.
All right, yes, sir. Respect my name, huh? You bitch. Big up, yes, sir, man. Yes, sir, TV, man.
Yes,
Go
sir,
over there.
Listen, I get what you're saying. I'm not
Less
even
than
saying
10.
you're wrong, but they can, bro. Let England, even if you lose in the final, people will crash out. They will, because he's a German. They will crash out. They will.
Have you
That's
seen the
not,
chant being made up? Have you seen that? I'm not saying it on air because it would get the show cancelled. I'm not getting Don cancelled, so I will not.
the xenophobia. Yeah.
Well, yeah, no. It's raw
See, I wasn't even trying to go. I wasn't even trying to go to the extreme of the xenophobia stuff. I'm just talking about in terms of tribalism, with fandom.
Yeah,
having your arch rival be in charge is like
German
bad.
spy, and
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
Like if like I don't know.
If Pep was managing,
No, actually, perfect example. Like, actually, is it even a perfect example? Actually, yeah, no, perfect example. When you guys signed Madueke and how there's petitions to no to Madueke, even though Dante, you understood the little, like I told you, like what he can do, even though it's not going to be great, but he can be effective in certain areas and it will work. The same reason why Southgate likes Madueke, because he actually follows instructions. I will execute or try to execute what's being done. But everyone signed petitions saying they shouldn't sign him because they didn't want him because he's Chelsea. They didn't say, because no one said don't sign Madueke because he's a bad player. People said I don't want a Chelsea reject. You know why? Because tribalism. Tribalism. The same tribalism is going to come out when England don't win this tournament. And on top of that will be the xenophobia as well, because why blame like Saka if he misses another pen when I can blame Tuchel when he's German,
Well, see, if Pep was in charge, though, man. Now, obviously, that's from what I've heard about that. Pep will manage England. He does want to manage England at some point, which I think he'd be great for. He
wants to manage England.
Yeah.
That's going to be funny. I don't think. Why manage England?
See, I'm not against it. Clearly, I'm not. But
I don't. I think people. Oh wow! Is that real or AI?
That's real, man. It's on
man. Do you know why? Yeah, because one day I came on, and I put something else up. Let me see if I can find it quickly. I put something up, and he hated
two dons on the show.
King, can you put that in a Spurs shirt, please?
Well, no, that'd be too far. He may attack me.
How about a Chelsea shirt then?
No, I don't even like that one either.
Yeah. But yeah, Pep managing England.
Just leave me.
I'd hate that. Pep managing England. It won't work. I think people need to realize, like, stay with it. Have we not learned last summer when Liverpool tried spending all that money and it failed? Stay within your resources, man. Stay within your budget. England's not going to work with Pep. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. No.
Why not though? Just not. I'm going to just try to understand as well.
I think it's the same reason why Tuchel's not going to work with England. It's not necessarily the manager. It's just I don't think England players are as good as what everyone thinks. I don't think they are. Let's say if Pep was in charge now, right? What players would you pick in a squad to go to this World Cup if Pep was in charge?
I think Lewis Hall's in the squad.
Where would
I think
Lewis Hall?
Pep would pick Lewis Hall.
Where would Lewis Hall play?
Left back.
Keep in mind, Lewis Hall is a touchline like fullback. He plays as a wing back basically for Newcastle, and Pep plays with inverted fullback. So where would Lewis Hall play? Livramento, same thing. He's a touchline fullback. How is he going to invert with Pep? You look at ball playing centre backs, barring John Stones. How many ball playing centre backs do England have? Konsa is not the best on the ball. Guehi is better, but he's not the best on the ball either.
Nah, I don't like him like that.
You got Pickford, who like what most people agree with Don C and say Pickford's just not good.
Trafford's can do it, can't he? But I think Trafford's not perfect himself.
Trafford's not that good either. I don't think Trafford's better than Pickford.
No, not yet.
When we look at the midfield options, Wharton, yes, I agree he would start. Rice.
Well, Pep wanted Rice. Pep wanted Rice to City.
He did, but Pep also bought Calvin Phillips.
Yeah, but that's all.
Yeah, that's more English tax in it.
I love Rice, and I don't agree with everyone when they say he's got no first touch and he can't play on the ball. But to play Pep ball, I don't necessarily know if Rice can do that. And would Pep be willing to adapt it slightly just to have Rice in the team? I don't know if he would. But I just and in the forward areas, yeah, Kane would love playing Pep ball. But what other attackers would it suit?
So, hey, lads, say about this year. Why the fuck is Ange on my TV?
Oh yeah, Ange is part of the. He's part of the pundits.
Piece of shit. I fucking hate you, Ange, you pussy.
Why?
I told you, enemy in me for life, you little fucker.
Why? Why do you hate him?
Let move on. Fucking wank.
Big up Ange, man. Ange lost poster.
Yeah, I've seen that. Fucking mad, that bro. What? Fucking
Foden and Lily Phillips. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Third missive was literally going at him, man. Fucking, I couldn't believe what I was watching, bro. Phil, man, fucking hell. Seriously.
Wait, what did Phil do? What did Foden do?
He did nothing, but Foden was there with his missus. Lily went up to him, and
Lily Phillips went up to Foden. Mad, hey, what is wrong with these women? This guy. Just put up a banner.
Mate, I can't say that shit on my own team, blood. Come on, man. Like,
no one says you have to speak, but just put up the banner. Man, you're pointing to your ring and saying I can't speak. Just put up the banner.
Just a fraud violation. Frauds to get some more show.
Especially this prick down there.
Well, I never did anything wrong.
Respect King.
I didn't bring this up.
Respect.
No, one second. You just came into the stream with fucking me and this fucking Spurs talk when I'm about the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? New York, blood. New York each and every day, blood. Pussy, oh.
Oh, is that a Spurs basketball talk?
Yeah.
Spurs.
Yeah. Now just make it.
I mean, you should be more Spurs. You know, you lost the final 2.
Yeah, man.
Who lost the final 2?
Spurs.
Arsenal. Spurs and Arsenal.
Anyway, let's move on. This is what I'm saying. Because pussy, oh.
And England.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, because we had too many Spurs players in the team. This is why we were shit for so many years.
So when England don't win this World Cup, can we use that excuse about Arsenal players?
No, because we got Jed Spence in the team.
Yeah, but you also have Rice and Eze and Madueke, Saka.
Yeah, those players are good enough, but we still need help from the other players around us. They need to play their part as well.
Nah, Madwake is not good enough. He shouldn't be here.
Well, he played good. He played good the other day.
I mean, he did the Madwake performance. You know,
No, but
dribble off the pitch, dribble,
do you
dribble,
know,
dribble,
no. He didn't. He didn't
pass,
shoot me.
dribble,
He
dribble,
didn't.
dribble,
He was
cross.
actually putting some good balls in. Pause. He's actually putting some good balls in.
Yeah,
So
but Harry Kane was
to that.
playing DM, so no one was in the box to see that cross.
Bellingham. So who are gonna play Bellingham now? Real Madrid, 100+ mil Bellingham, the world-class baller. But you know what? Like I said, but anyway, give your thoughts, bro. Seeing as you got to go very soon because you're doing the Brazil and Haiti match.
But what, on England, I mean, they had a good second half performance in the game. I think they need to play that style for the 90 minutes in terms of an aggressive style and try and blitz teams, because this tournament has shown you that if you kind of rest on your laurels, there are teams that will, pounce on a mistake or a corner or a free kick or whatever, and you can end up drawing to a team that you should be beating. So the first half wasn't good enough. I think I'm still worried about that attack. I do want Harry Kane to be less of a DM and actually stay in the box more, because he doesn't need to do that with the players that we have. And also, I just need a bit more quality from the attacking third going forward. But outside of that, I think Croatia was poor in that second half. And the good thing that England do have is that they have a lot of quality off the bench to change the game in different ways. So if there is anything going wrong, the only thing is that I want the manager to be able to have the cojones to take off Kane sometimes as well, because it would have been nice to see Ivan Toney a lot longer, maybe earlier. Just to make it, a different dynamic, or move Kane to the 10, have Ivan Toney up top, do something different, just so that, you can try a couple things in terms of the group stage. I think England get through the group stage, but it will depend on what England get in terms of the round of 32-16 if they go far.
Do you know what it is? I don't think it matters, because for me personally, the standout teams, Senegal's one, but would Senegal burn out? That's a different story. Are they going to continuously play Mane? Because as great as Senegal is, they're kind of suffering from the Mane disease right now. Yeah, it's like the whole Portugal thing with Ronaldo up front.
Yeah.
You have someone in such a dangerous spot that can't really do much. That gives away penalties, which we saw, right? So Senegal, yes, but I do think you see the emphasis of this whole would England beat Senegal? I think they will. You know what I'm saying? It might be like a one lucky goal, whatever, but I think they will beat them. I think they've got enough off the bench to do it. Will they beat France? No, in my opinion. Yeah. Will they beat an Argentina?
The power of Messi. That's the thing, isn't it?
The reason why I'm not too sure about that one is because I want to see how they defend against a better team now. You know what I'm saying? Even though Argentina, they're a decent team, but Messi takes them another level. So I'll come back to that. Will they beat Spain? I think they'll beat Spain. After I see what happened in Cape Verde. I think they'll, mate. Okay, you see Spanish football. They hate playing English teams. They hate playing English teams. We've got 6-foot+ players in our spine alone. We will kick the shit out of them. And we've seen the referees in this World Cup has let a lot go. So because of that, I think we'll actually beat Spain. So the only team I can actually see taking out England in this is France. Just because they can match us in so many different areas, as long as they don't play, what's his name? Rabiot in midfield. Because he's a horrible, bro. Give it up. He's just give it up. Just give it up.
You don't respect Steve Rabiot?
I respect Steve, but the Rabiot part, he can fuck off. Furthermore, fuck that shit. Right now, yeah, we're enemies, yeah? Steve is my boy. Strive for Steve, big up. But you're fucking USA. You can go fuck off, you wanker, as well, you pussy, yo. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about Canada. Veta, you can go fuck yourself as well, yeah? Igal, you can go fuck yourself as well. Canadians, you know what I'm saying?
You're a Premier League winner, Igal. Respect you.
Yeah, but we're not talking about Premier League right now. We're talking about World Cup. See, all the niceties have gone out the window now. This is World Cup time. The enemy of my enemy is now my enemy. We ain't
I
friends.
didn't know you were this patriotic about England.
You mean? No, I'm not. I just like shitting on people. You know me, agendas have to run.
Yeah.
Of course, man. And we have to keep it fresh for next season as well, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Next season, mates. The fights going out. 2-foot tackles flying in. You know. Although I've seen the fixtures, I've got to say, right, we haven't really got a bad run. Like, I've checked the fixtures; like they're all quite spaced out for us next year. We haven't really got like a Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea run. We haven't got anyone like that. We've got like big games here and there, but it's not together, which is quite interesting. So,
And my team's getting fucked as usual. Yeah. First game, Coventry, cool. Yeah. We don't like they just got promoted, so big them up. Then we got Villa, then Chelsea. Are you pissing me off?
yeah.
It's just like having Liverpool and Man City last season. Are you pissing me off?
Chelsea finished
We're
10th. You're fine. Finish 10th. You're fine.
Nah, man. Yeah, but then that was under your old regime. That was underneath a manager that got sacked, unfortunately, and another manager that was just piss poor. Yeah, you got a decent baller now. Yeah, and he's going to have a good pre-season and all the rest of it. This is what I'm saying. And then we got Aston Villa. Come on, man. Like
Emery.
Yeah, fucking hell. The Premier League chaos. But it is what it is. The Premier League always hates Arsenal.
You see why I said Donty and Igal are the same? Because Igal said the Premier League is against us. So, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do one day when there's no instead of football, I'm gonna do this as a stream, yeah. To look at the last 10 first 5 games for Arsenal, and then you'll see it for yourself. But hey, it's not the first 10 games for Arsenal at the start of the league from April to what's that, October? Yeah, I think that's October. And then you'll see the agendas. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's not about that. Yeah. What's this about?
Fucking hell, Luis.
Lily Phillips might be
Slow
not bad.
bunny,
No, actually, it's Don C's channel. It's your channel. You read the comment. Your channel.
Hey, King, before you go, yeah, can you?
King, don't read it. Don't read it. It's his channel. It's Don C. Don C's channel.
I don't know what this is.
Yeah, Don C. Honor your live chat. Honor your live chat. Respect people.
No, don't read that.
Read it.
I definitely ain't reading that, yeah. And we all know I'm a married man, so it's like this, yeah. And like I like sleeping on my bed and not the sofa. This is what I'm saying. So like this is why there's this there. Yeah.
That's really a channel banner at this point.
Nah, just say that you had to honor the comment. Just say that.
No, I like big up Lewis each and every time. Like I got manners and respect for Lewis, and Lewis always shows love. This is what I'm saying. But there's certain things I will refuse to read. I will show the public, and you can take it and read it in what you want. And if you didn't go to school and you didn't learn how to read, you know what you should do? Share it to one of your friends or a family member who can read, and then they can read it for you. And also, I know the best. You see, I'm always looking out for people in the community.
Share it to a friend. Don't see you're my friend, and I can't read. So read out the last comment. What does it say?
Right now, yeah, I don't speak that language. That seems like Klingon to me. You know what I'm saying? So if Luke or King would like to read it on my behalf, then I really appreciate it. If you don't, then do you know what, Prime? You might as well send that to a friend and ask them to read it for you as well.
Don't see you're the only one here that's English.
I'm the only one here that's English.
What?
Yeah, you're English. You're English. Yeah, it's your language.
No, I'm no English.
It's your native language.
I'm Norwegian then. I'm Norwegian then. That's what I'm Norwegian.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you're Norwegian. Yeah.
You know what? Technically, I do actually have a.
Exactly.
No, there you go.
We're
Norwegian.
Okay, technically, I'm Jamaican, so it's patois. If you said it in a patois kind of language, a patois slang, then I'll probably understand it a lot more. But
did you go to school in England?
So
you go to
school in England.
Yeah,
we're both.
Oh, so you went. So you speak English then? Okay.
No, I can speak English. But I can't speak that language. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's a foreign language to I and I. This is what I'm saying. It's like Mandarin. Mandarin is hard to read, so I don't do it.
His
See.
prime lawyer from Don
See, he doesn't respect the live chat. He doesn't respect you guys, people.
No,
doesn't
of course I
respect
respect my people. Like I said, yeah, just because I can't understand what the person's saying doesn't mean they can't share it out to someone else and then they will possibly read it to you. It's just like this. I've got kids, people. So when I'm teaching my kids when I'm learning my kids, let's say maths now, not English, maths, and they don't know how to do an equation, I help them break it down. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, who wants to be a millionaire? You want to phone a friend? Phone a friend. Ask them what it means to you. You know what I'm saying? They can help you.
And the friend I phoned was you. So
the friend that you phoned was me.
Yeah.
The call that you have made is no longer in connection. Can you please try again in 10 years? Thank you.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Okay, what you say, fam?
Yeah, man, all good, man. I'm excited that it's World Cup season. Has it felt like it? I feel like them making it 48 teams has made it a bit too long for me personally. I think it's an overload of games. But I am excited to see like the newer nations, you know, your Haitis, your Cape Verdes and stuff like that in the tournament. But I feel like if you were gonna make it so that, you know, more newer nations would go in, just reduce the amount of European teams that can make it and do it that way rather than add more teams, because I think it kind of dilutes the World Cup a bit. And that's why even in like the second group stage games, you only need 4 points to go through. So if you get a win in the first game and you do and you just only need a draw in the second game, it ruins the quality of football because the third place teams can go through as well. So that's my only issue, is that there's too many games and third place going through. I don't think that makes sense to me.
Yeah, fair enough.
Say. I was listening to the I was looking at the Brazilian that's the anthem, and I had to turn away quickly because they're speaking another language. Go on.
Oh, so you were looking at Latinas.
Exactly. See,
Exactly.
You
See, that's what he was distracted by.
You see, hey,
I said Brazil.
okay. Because I'm watching the same game. I saw them too. You see?
Yeah. That's what you got distracted by.
I saw Vinny singing with his eyes closed, and as soon as the camera went up to him, he opened up and looked at the camera because he's a poser. That's what I saw.
I'm watching the same game. Vinny's not on screen, bro. I'm watching the same game.
Yeah, man.
Vinny's on screen for me, so I might be a bit ahead of you then.
Yeah, I don't know what you're watching.
And now they're showing Allison. This is what I'm saying. So like he's jumping around, jump, and get down, and all of that. Yeah. So yeah, so come on, man. Like we're talking about, blood. You see these frauds. This is why that's why the banner says these frauds' views are not the views of Donversation TV or Don C. They might be the views of Donchenko, but I don't know where he is right now.
So can you call Donchenko to read out the last comment?
I think he's away on another planet. There we go.
He's back soon. He's back soon.
Nah, he'll never be back. Never, ever. You know what I'm saying? Ring gang and all of that. Yeah. Okay. So because we're going to close out in a bit. So just one last question. So from the team, everyone's played a match, at least one match now. So what you've seen so far, give me one standout team, and has your views changed towards the winners of the World Cup?
Okay.
I'll go because I got to go now.
Yep, go on.
In terms of the winners, I think it's still France are the favourites, and then standout team possibly is America. I think they've done a lot better than a lot of people would have thought. They've got a lot of European talented players as well, so I think America's been the standout team. But yeah, that's it for me.
I heard that. But blessings, bro, man. Make sure you log into African Kings Academy. This is what I'm saying. He's doing the live right now. Yeah, enjoy your life, my brother. Luke, what do you think? What's your opinions?
Standout team has to be USA. I think the way they dealt with Australia today as well, watched the game before coming on the show. They were actually quite impressive. Obviously, they battered Paraguay as well. Again, it's Paraguay and Australia. It's not like elite teams, so we've got to see how they do against better teams. But going off one or two games, USA so far. I think France were decent, but again, Senegal could have got 2 or 3 themselves in that game. That could have been a draw another day. So I think it wasn't for Mbappe scoring a wonder goal at the end. So I think I'm gonna go stand out USA. I think Norway did decently well by against Iraq, so I'll stick with USA for now. The winning team, I'm gonna say I think France. Remember, I think I'm being pushed more to France. I didn't say Spain, but Spain was shocking against Cape Verde. I think Spain got a lot more issues than I realised that they've got. So I'm more shifting towards France. England we'll see, but I think France right now.
I heard that. Prime.
So just from the group, the first games of the groups, I say Scotland has impressed me a lot so far. Actually, to be fair, I'd say even the African teams, and barring South Africa, the African teams haven't impressed me because it is quite a few of them have played like top opposition and given them good games. I know Senegal lost against France in the end, 4-2, but on the basis of the actual game, for the most part, Senegal were like in the game, for a good portion. So, which is, I have Senegal winning it, which they probably won't, but I do think they can actually go far and do something. So yeah, that's personally what I think so far. But yeah, the World Cup will start getting. I agree with Luke that it doesn't kind of feel like the World Cup yet, but once the knockout stage lands, I think that will like help keep things up. Also, it's a thing of like we're also not kids anymore. We can't watch every single game, so I think that kind of takes away the hype of it too. But once the knockout stage lands,
got a job. Can't watch games anymore.
Unfortunately, I tried watching the first like 3 days, and I couldn't function and work. I couldn't stay awake. I was dead. I had no sleep. I was dead.
Mate, I've been there, done that. Yeah, after the level, like, even the 11 o'clock matches, sometimes I'm like I can't watch like the last 10-15 minutes because I need to get up for work in like 4.5-5 hours. Is what I'm saying. So I'm not on that.
Yeah. The 11 o'clock ones are fine, but it's when the game's at like 3, and then it'll end at like around 5, and then I'm like, I could just stay up because I have to get up in a few hours for work anyway. But that's a bad idea because then I get no sleep.
Mate, just put it this way, I get up at 5:30, 5:30 every day. Then I have to drive 30 miles to get to work. This is what I'm saying. 30 miles down the motorway. So for me, I'm not on that. But for me, do you know what? Yeah, the team that surprised me so far, the African nations have surprised me, but I expected the ones that's played well, I expected them to play well because I've watched them obviously through the nations and having conversations with Prime and so forth. So I expected them. It was Cape Verde because as bad as Spain was, Cape Verde made them look a lot worse.
Yeah.
They done a masterclass in that. Their goalkeeper, their defense, their midfield. Yeah. There was a team, and I understand it's just the first match and everything, but Spain were a team where in everyone's eyes are in the top 3 in the world. So I have to give respect to Cape Verde as well for what they did. You know what I'm saying? And my team to win is going to be France because it's just the first game. And as horrible as France was in certain moments, and I'm giving respect to Senegal, which is actually a great team to do that, to be that bad in a lot of the game and still win shows when it actually works. The rest of us should be scared.
Oh yeah,
is what I'm saying. So I'm going to give them that kind of respect, but also respect Senegal. And yeah, apart I'm with Prime. Apart from South Africa, because South Africa is fucking shocking. The only good thing about South Africa is the Serengeti down there. Apart from that, everything else is shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it is what
South Africa shouldn't be this bad though. I watched them against Mexico. I wasn't expecting them to be this bad because obviously I watched them at AFCON. They're usually like a lot better, but against Mexico, they played a back 5. They were way too cowardly. Too cowardly because Senegal didn't do that against France. They at least offered some sort of a threat going forward. But
do you think it was
South Africa occasion? I don't know. I think they were just too. It was just too negative. They played like a 5-4-1 or no, they played a 5-3-2. They were so negative. so negative. I've not seen them play a back five in like a very long time.
Oh.
Like they don't play like that. It was so negative. And I'm seeing South African fans like having a go at their manager, saying that he should go. And I kind of agree. If you're that negative against Mexico, with all due respect, Mexico, yeah, you gotta go. You gotta go. Gotta go.
Damn.
Yeah.
But yeah, people, I'm gonna be closing out now because I'm just gonna jump on Sarcasm City TV for a little bit to do the watch along. I want to thank everyone in the chat for showing up. I want to thank Luke. Thank you, my brother. Came in through early doors, Prime, Aki King, Blacker, everyone, all the usual that normally passes through and all the rest of it. Just remember, people, it's only the World Cup. Is it coming home? I don't think so. But I hope it does because at least I get a fucking paid holiday. This is what I'm saying, to
Holiday
celebrate
Monday, yeah.
and have a barbecue. Most of you won't be invited, but the people that I work with would always be invited to my yard to eat some good food. Manners and respect, people. Keep safe out
Oh
there.
no, I
and
think
enjoy
if
the
England
fucking
win, I'm
weather.
leaving.
Yeah. Fucking, you see that? He's a fucking fool, didn't it? But manners and respect, people. Thank you for showing up. Yeah, make sure you're liking and subscribing. And if you're in that caring mood, make sure you're sharing. Till the next time, I shall see